refresh everybody's bennies. No, that's the wrong button. Okay. That's interesting. Why is everybody still at 0? Try this again. There we go. All right. Who would like to give us a rundown of what happened 2 weeks ago for an additional Benny? That traumatic, everybody?
I
Um,
only remember Joan dying.
yeah, we tried to rest up before heading to meet with the Sisters of the Rose, but we were attacked in the night by some tentacly things. I can't remember what they were, but also bears.
Also bears.
Yeah. Perhaps
What's
my
up,
favorite
Swarm?
part of the combat 2 sessions ago was the Bobcat saying, "Oh, I got this bear. Don't worry about it. I got the bear. I got the bear." And then when the second bear went and attacked somebody, Bobcat was like, I do not have the bear. I do not. There's a second bear. I do not have the other bear."
Mr. President, there's a second
Right.
bear.
Second bear has hit the train.
Yeah, second bear.
Yeah, you got there.
Okay, it was a bear. I said singular. Got the bear.
Yeah.
Right. No,
Well,
like,
don't you know the plural for bear is still bear?
right. No, it was great because you saw one bear, you heard people talking about a bear. You assumed, understandably, that, oh, like, yes, they're talking about the bear that I'm seeing, and you couldn't see the other bear. And that's the only bear they could see. So everyone just assumed they were talking about the same thing, and you were not. But yeah, there were some bears. You actually made pretty quick work of the bears, but those poisonous little slug things did a number. And in particular, they did a number on Joan. And I believe that is where we will pick up. In the aftermath of that. It doesn't have to be right after, unless there are things that people would still like to do.
I need to be healed. All right, go let it fester.
I mean, I'd heal you, but
Yeah, I mean, I'd do it if I could, you know.
I got it. How much wound you got?
I just need one.
I just need
Okay.
one.
I don't want Mr. Golden Hour.
I have just enough PowerPoints for this.
Thank you.
Well, I can get a reroll.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I get a
say.
free reroll. Otherwise, you're about to have a problem. You heal 2 wounds. You're so good.
I'm
Don't
great.
even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Everything's
Oh
good.
god.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? It's now the middle of the night. Going once, going twice, and the crack of dawn on Thursday, August 21st. What's the plan, team?
I don't remember what our thinking was. I think we're gonna go to like a town nearby, whatever the nearest town is.
I
If I'm not-
don't know that any consensus was made or even a discussion was had.
I don't think we did. I think we was going to talk about it this session. Because
Mhm.
we're in the middle of something, but we just had extra time to do this.
Yeah, I think it's still probably for the best that we head back towards the sisters because they're at least more in our direction towards any town, you know. We could just go right back to Superior and drop the body there.
What weren't we discussing whether or not it would be possible to speak with Joan to determine whether she
Yes.
would want to be like returned in some fashion, if possible, or just to let her rest?
Yeah.
It is something we can do. I would have to roll and deal with the devil to see if I can. A thought that I have had is that Cornelius is Joan's pastor, and so we do have like not zero inclination on this side, like what she would want, but we still can't. It will be using a Benny and my power points to cast this spell.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
And it might not work.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the alternative is we just bury her or something, you know?
Right. Which isn't abnormal.
No, it's
I'm
the
all for
normal
it.
thing
Everybody
to
else want to
do.
do something else.
Yeah, it's the normal thing to do. But I think if there's like the chance to know, then I think that'd be good.
Okay. All right, I can do that. Okay.
Gonna do a little
I did
dealing with the devil.
Yeah, I gotta look up all of the details for the spell first.
I am doing the same.
Okay. All right. I only need 5 power points.
All right, hit your deal with the devil macro button and let's see what happens. Oh boy,
Whoa.
that's a lot of cards. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Oh.
I don't think you got anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's a
No.
whole lot of nothing.
I got a
Oh.
bad fucking hand. Yeah.
Oh,
You
how do you
needed a
fix
jack.
that?
You probably could have made it straight.
Yeah.
Ace high?
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, so that's 2. I need 3 more points.
So you're
Let's
short.
see. Yeah, I'm short, but that's just a
-3.
roll modifier. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So now we do the and minus. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Joan does not want to talk.
She's pissed.
I told y'all leave that
Just
lady
leave me
alone.
the fuck alone.
That's what I said.
Haven't I done enough?
Yeah.
Cor- Cornelius, you here? Well, Master Cox, I'm afraid we are in the unusual circumstance where you are unsuccessful in your poker hand. You do not get to hear from Miss Broussard today. Terribly sorry. Better luck next time. I'm sure it's fine.
See her in the next life, if nothing else.
If you say so, Master Cox.
I hang up the phone.
You make the motion of hang up a phone and you're like, what am I doing?
I'm
I can't slam the
reminded-
receiver mentally.
I am reminded of one of the few lessons I recall from the improv classes I took, where every improv teacher would literally scream at you in class if you went to say you were talking on the phone and you did that thing where you put your thumb up to your ear and your pinky to your mouth.
Mhm.
Right? They'd all scream at you. They'd be like, "What is that? That is not a fucking phone. That's not how you hold a phone. Learn how to do space work." All right, thanks. Like, I'm here after work, so I don't know. Like, I don't know why you're so hot about this.
Hey, man.
It's just a fake phone.
Right.
Sounds like
Okay.
guys don't have the passion.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I work
The
at
joie
Amazon.
de vivre. They have a fake phone.
This is my this is my recreation of thing. Like, right, I just want to have fun.
All right, team. Where are we headed? What is the
Okay.
plan?
Well, well, if we can ask Joan herself what she'd like to do, I mean, what do we all think?
Send the lady home.
I don't think we need to even worry about sending her out. I think she's as good here as she might be anywhere else. She doesn't
Probably
have
wants
a home to be buried at.
Well, she wants to be probably buried next to her sons.
Yeah. I mean, I think sending her back to people besides us that know her. That feels right at least.
I don't want to send her anywhere that's going to give her a burial she doesn't want.
Where do you want to bury her then? It's not even about you. Why am I asking you about where you want this person to be buried?
No, I am saying I think if we send her body anywhere, she will not be buried in a manner like she would prefer. And we are the few people in her life who knew about her. We are the only people who can provide to her a service that settles. So if that matters, I think we should bury her now.
Do we have time to escort her all the way home before we gotta do what we gotta do?
I can do it.
That's a long train ride.
Oh, I'm not thinking of taking her all the way to Louisiana. Like I'm thinking of being able to use some magic to dig a hole right here.
Right. Yeah. My question was, are we
Yeah.
going, or do we have time to bring her all the way home?
Certainly not. And also the place that she
Definitely.
comes from is not a place that she loves.
I think maybe we find a nice spot here, someplace that we think she'd like.
Well, get to it. Y'all knew her best.
I'll get off the train and I can use elemental manipulation to move a good amount of dirt pretty quick.
yeah, that's not a problem. And particularly in this location where there's some giant holes in the dirt where
Right.
Rattler came up and then these slug things came out.
Well, I'm not gonna put her in a rattler hole.
Well,
I thought we moved away from the only movement we did for the day is just moving away from the corpse of the Rattler.
I don't think so
was too
because
hot here.
it was the middle of the night.
Yeah, we're
And
still there. We didn't move from the
Yeah.
location.
Okay.
Yeah, I
well, we
don't see a
should-
driving roll or anything. So
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
probably do that, considering we know this place is bad. Unless you want her to be eaten by rattlers, in which case, then this is good.
I mean, anything that's gonna dig her up is gonna dig her up no matter where we put her, in a cemetery or otherwise. Like, we just gotta put it somewhere.
Yeah,
I-
but I
I don't
agree.
know
I
about
agree.
that.
I agree. Maybe we go out of Rattler. This is our friend Joan. We go out of Rattler Town just a bit, and then bury her someplace. I would love to have your help with the digging of the hole, but I do think digging of the hole is important. The time, the effort. You know what I mean?
I hear you. That's not gonna change Cornelius's method.
Right. I'm not saying not to do it. I'm asking for your
Okay.
help in doing it.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
that I think
yeah.
the digging is also
Okay.
important here. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the only role I need to see in any of this, just because it has clearly been an issue for this team for a while, let's see a drive-in roll to move this train. This will count for the day, by the way.
Woohoo.
All right,
Well,
yeah,
I guess
we're
it
go.
would make sense
Let's
that
go.
now that Joan's gone, the train operates correctly. Considering Joan was the first one that broke it and apparently
Yeah.
made it spiteful against us.
Mhm. Yeah, so you were able to roll out, we'll just say for a couple hours, find a nice picturesque spot that the party agrees upon, stops the train, and it sounds like at a minimum, Thomas and Cornelius get out and dig a grave for Joan. Anything anybody like to say, or do we just want to wash over the actual burial and move forward with the day?
I do leave some of her tokens, and I leave the token of Saint Anthony that I gave her forever ago, like where with her.
Okay. Um,
I think some important things to take note of gear that Joan had that y'all would still maintain. She has the tomorrow's power today infernal device that lets you borrow power points from the next day. Also, the horn of the hunting grounds was something that she had.
Be good to take. Yeah, I mean anything that was like infernal or magical, I feel like, but as far as the rest of your stuff, I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
wanna-
like her armored vest and armored corset,
Yeah, no.
or armored corset and fancy hat, maybe not, but
or your
uh,
gun. I feel like you can get buried with your gun.
yeah.
Unless anybody else wants it, but it feels that and like the corset, and we'll leave your drug stash intact. We can all pretend we don't see the drug stash.
There are
Yeah.
also
Be like-
6 pieces of refined ghost rock.
That would be
that she
helpful.
had.
Actually, I am fascinated to know actually how much drugs are in Joan's supplies. As
Not
we
very
like,
much. She had like through the course of the story
yeah.
worked on that habit, and so
Uh-huh.
not as much as there might have been when she died by the cougar.
Right. Enough that like plausibly you die with your secret intact, because unless you told anybody, we're like, I don't know, that seems like helpful
It's probably
medical
just for
supplies.
medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had
That's
medicine with
helpful.
her.
That's right.
What were the 2 items? The Tomorrow's Power today and
And the horn of the hunting grounds.
okay.
It seems like magical people stuff.
I assume Cornelius does the like funereal rites, just the Catholicism words for interring someone.
Hmm.
Well, a little bit. I mean, he would try to do something more like in the honor of the saints as Joan practiced.
Yeah. I think
But not usually one for personalizing. So
it is not something I have mechanically, but it's something Friendly would want, which is to try his best to like pray to the voice of many voices to let the body stay, right? To like not make
Mhm.
it undead. Not There's so many different things that can cause a body to get back up.
Mhm.
And Friendly's focus is just pray, like a little bit more tinged with desperation than usual, I think, because a lot of times he just asks and power comes. This one, he doesn't know what this is or how to do it, so he's just praying like, please let her rest.
Okay.
Let the body rest. Don't let anything get to her.
Gotcha. Thomas and Thomas and Franklin, anything, or are we ready to move on?
I think I said what I
Mhm.
needed to last
Gotcha.
session about it.
Great. I have
I'm
put
not gonna be at the burial.
gotcha off smoking a cigarette somewhere
I'm on the train.
on the train. Excellent. I put the horn of the hunting grounds, the refined ghost rock, and tomorrow's power today potentiometer in the rail runner's cargo. You guys can
A new
decide what you want to do with that at your leisure. And with that,
under the mounts, pets, etc. Okay.
yeah.
This is our pet rail runner.
Man, I am having some issues.
Oh, I was trying to look at the thing. Okay.
With that,
Command the dead once per day.
all right.
Oh.
Yes.
Can we use? Should we use the horn on Joan to learn the? I mean, like, what are we gonna learn here? Learn the last words or final moments? I feel like we know the final moments.
Yeah, let's not replay that.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Can y'all leave that lady body alone? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
just leave her alone.
Y'all keep using magic trying to operate on the leave the lady alone now.
Yeah. The dead are just
The-
supposed to be dead.
We find out the last words were, "Oh fuck, a bear."
Yeah.
Not again.
Shit.
Just died fighting infinite bears now.
Ow. His last words as the acid splashes. Ugh.
All right. Where to, team?
Well, we're I feel obligated to do the Donnie thing no matter what, but I don't know if that was before our current like major objective or not. We have to get back to the sisters, right? And
Yeah.
what was it? It was like we get back to the sisters, and then it was maybe Donnie, but probably have to do the. I think even Joan said like we should focus on what we have to do first, and
Yeah,
then see about it.
chronologically, we have to get to Superior to report the rattler that we found
Mhm.
and that we killed it. Then we go to the Sisters of the Rose to return the chicken legs and get the harp string. And then we can head towards Avery, and then beyond, like, that's headed west, and further west is Jerome and Donnie. So like Avery timeline is coming up, like, timeline wise is coming up, and directionally is next, and then Donnie would be the next thing after that.
Yeah, I do. I would like to honor Joan and do the Donnie thing.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to following up on that either. I don't necessarily feel like we must, but I think that it would be interesting.
Yeah, I feel Thomas would feel obligated for sure.
That feels reasonable.
Okay, so we return the. Oh, we tell the people about the rattler. We return the chicken legs,
Yeah.
and then see
You've
about
made you've made your driving roll for today, so you're able to get back to Superior without any difficulty, and inform Stacy McCovey, the sheriff, is sort of surprised to see you guys back.
Huh?
What are you all doing here?
We killed a rattler.
And drove another one off.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Um, did we ask you to kill a rattler? I mean, I know a rattler young and got a couple town folk, but I thought the lesson there was just not to wander off into the creepy woods. Y'all went hunting rattlers?
You
Yeah.
asked if we could check to see if there were any maybe nearby or in the area, and maybe run them off, and we did, and killed another one.
Ah, great. Wouldn't happen to have salvaged any of that hide, would you? Understand that stuff's pretty valuable.
we
I'm pretty sure we did.
have.
Okay.
You wouldn't know anybody that can process that sort of stuff, do you?
Oh, I mean, certainly not personally, but I imagine if I got my hands on some of it, I'd take it into the big city. I'm sure if there's a tailor that can handle that stuff, going to be there. So from here, I don't know, Cheyenne, Denver, maybe the city of Gloom.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I ain't going to be holding my breath for your return, if you know what I mean.
I wouldn't
Sure.
either.
Have a nice
Can't
life.
kill a rattler though.
Did we do something wrong?
Ran off with a bunch of kids in the middle of the night to fight some ghost that they've been yapping about for months. End up getting two fine people killed because we went looking for the kids. I'm not saying it's your fault. I am saying, had you not been here, it wouldn't have happened.
Right, and the ghost would have continued to kill your civilians, and none of you would have been able to see it or stop it.
Okay, if you want to keep talking about this ghost, that's your business. But some of us are
A
adults.
thank you is fine.
Have a
fuck is
nice
wrong
day.
with them? Yeah,
You got to remember, this person, along with the rest of the adults in this town, right, have no indication that there was any sort of ghost. This was just kids making stuff up, as far as they're concerned.
right.
Yeah, but like people were dying
Yeah, and people
They did
die.
keep-
and dying gruesomely in front of
Yeah.
children.
Yeah.
Like this was a pandemic they were dealing
Magic.
with.
I just feel like that's a light reaction to that.
Like
Denial's
I
a
just
hell of
assumed
a
it
thing.
was.
Let's
I
just get
assumed it
on
was
the
just
train.
part of the enchantment, like a sort of malaise put on
These people ain't
everyone.
enchanted. Fuck them. He's a fucking asshole. That's what they fucking are. I'm turning into Tony.
we can head out towards the sisters.
All right. It's been about a day's drive from Superior to Cheyenne, so it'll be another, we'll call it 2 days back to the sisters. So let's see, 2 driving rolls.
Ooh.
And no, it's the wrong thing. I have no idea who rolled last, but you know what, Maggie? Joan bit the dust. Why don't you hit that button for me?
Okay.
Also, hi Ted.
Hi.
Hi.
How's everybody doing? Did I ever make it into the game? I did. Okay.
We
Or
buried
almost passed out
Joan.
on a
We
fucking
buried
couch.
Joan.
Okay.
Is there anything Abigail would like to add to that process? We can just open it up, get a little peek into Abigail's mindset if you would like. Otherwise, we can just move right along.
Without any real idea of what
Yep.
happened during the whole thing, I have no idea. No.
Right. It was literally, they picked a spot and buried Joan. That was about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, we tried to reach out to talk, but the deal with the devil went catastrophically poorly roll.
Not catastrophically,
Well,
So-
just
no.
Well,
It
true.
can go
Specifically
catastrophic.
not catastrophic. It was not 2-1.
It went poorly.
It wasn't favorable.
It can go way worse.
Yeah,
It failed. It didn't
Yeah.
fail majestically.
not in our favor.
We didn't get what we
I
wanted.
could have died.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have died doing that? That's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah. So on day 1, as you are traveling out, you pass what appears to be, as you're rolling through an area next to a little bit more than a creek. Certainly, maybe a little bit more than a stream, but certainly less than a river. You pass by what appears to be an old prospector's abandoned mining camp. That evening, or actually not that evening, the next morning, as you are packing up, getting ready to go, 2 individuals on horseback ride relatively close to the train, slow down just to sort of marvel at it, and one of the 2 individuals tips his hat to you, says, "Morning. What this looks like a train."
Yeah, Yep.
It sure does.
It is.
And it don't need no track.
Are we using one?
Oh well, wonders never cease. Now,
Yeah.
have to see if the feds will requisition me one of these.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
And y'all are fine?
Fine as can
Can't-
be.
Yeah, can't
Yourself.
complain.
Well, I mean, other than a little confused about seeing a train out in the middle of the wilderness, no tracks to be found. Other than that, yeah, I'm just swell.
It
Y'all
can
have a
be,
nice morning.
You
You
too.
do the same.
And the two unidentified individuals ride on. As you ride through, sort of mid-morning, pack of dogs start running alongside the train, but other than that,
Gotta get them chicken legs.
yeah. Other than that, nothing interesting. It is approaching maybe 3 or 4 in the afternoon when, sort of to your surprise, because you've just generally been driving west, right? Towards Fort Bridger. But you see the giant wagon with the roses on it. And as you approach, you see two individuals waving at you.
Yeah, we pull up.
Great. Gladys says, "Well, that seemed rather quick. Out to Superior and back already?"
Yep.
Yep.
And
Found the spirit and
we
did what we could to put it to rest.
we're well aware. You did a wonderful job. We've spoken with her, and she's quite pleased now that she has been fully released, and her contamination has been resolved. Y'all did a fine job. It is at this point that you notice a third individual sitting with Gladys and Gertrude. Maggie, would you care to describe the person that everyone sees?
Yeah, you see a young woman, like 27-ish, in road clothes, nothing fancy or anything. She has a raven that is kind of picking around at her feet, and she kind of stands and like waves and tips a wide brimmed hat towards you. Yeah, my name's Cassie Graves. It's good to meet y'all. I was looking for Abigail Beckett. Um, is that one of yous?
Do I know you?
No, probably not. Look, well, it's a real long story, but I'm not much of a fan of uh, some folks that it sounds like are looking for you, and so enemy of my enemy or friend of my friend, however the saying goes.
I'm afraid you'll have to be a little more specific. I do have a number of individuals who are chasing me.
Mhm. Hellstrom?
Oh, okay. Yes. Pleasure to meet you. This is everyone. Everyone, introduce yourselves.
Hello.
Howdy.
Thomas.
Nice to meet y'all. See, I've been keeping a tab on Hellstrom and what they've got going on. I actually stole this. She'll gesture behind, and you see a infernal motorcycle behind her. Uh,
Holy,
What?
what is that thing?
The fuck is
yeah,
this?
I mean, I was just keeping an eye on 'em there, in the city of Gloom, and trying to gather intel. And they talked about this scientist that ran off with an important invention of some kind.
How do you pedal it?
And so I popped this out of their showroom and just hit the dirt.
You took that out the showroom?
I mean, that's dramatic. No, I mean, not exactly, but look, I didn't buy it, is what I'm saying. Now, it's not really important, I think.
How does it work?
You give it Ghost Rock, and the little demon inside of it makes it go real fucking fast.
Oh, so the demon pedals it.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I guess.
Frendel,
Yeah.
we drive around on a giant train with an engine. You know what an engine is?
Well, yeah, but like it doesn't make sense with
Yeah,
just
I mean,
two
that train's
wheels.
also got a gremlin in it, probably.
Yeah, but it's got two wheels. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I
Unless it's
heard
like a
Go fast
bicycle.
cars,
enough, you
but
don't
I
need
ain't
more.
know. Man,
So does a
right.
wagon. You know,
Okay.
carriages sometimes have two wheels. Now,
Yeah,
granted, those are beside each
a
other. But
rickshaw.
no, I mean like a horse-drawn carriage often has two. You know what? It doesn't matter. The point is, welcome. It's nice to meet you. I guess. I mean,
What was your name again?
Cassie Graves.
Cassiopeia.
Cassie Graves, and you are on the run from Hellstrom. For
More like
stealing-
Hellstrom's on the run from me, but he just don't know it yet.
Right.
Okay, that's pretty badass. I don't know about the rest of you, but
And they're after you because you stole the motorcycle or something else.
I mean, I wouldn't really say they're after me. That's I think a miscommunication here. I'm the one after somebody. Look, I'll be happy to explain more, but the sisters here were gracious enough to let me rest with them a while y'all returned.
Yes, professional courtesy, of course. It appears, and Gertrude is like pointing at y'all with her finger. It appears 1, 2, 3. It appears you are a short one.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Joan died.
Oh dear.
Cassie, you can handle that, right?
I didn't hear you.
You can handle that, right?
Can handle what? Death?
Oh, potentially, yeah.
I can certainly handle death.
All right.
Well, I am sorry to hear that. We knew that the undertaking was dangerous, but we had no idea. Our sister didn't mention anything about one of you falling. I'm so sorry. Is there anything we can do?
Mm, I think we
Can,
did all we could.
can you send her a message?
We can have Bobby Rose talk to her.
Man,
Can you tell her that I'm sorry?
We certainly can, but something tells me that if you're truly sorry, she probably knows that already. Anyone else have any messages they'd like passed along?
not for me.
I suppose let her know that if she wanted us to speak to someone about getting her back, she can still pass that along. It sounds like our attempt did not go well, so if she's settled, that's fine too. We just would be helpful to know.
Wonderful. I'll let Bubby know, and when she's feeling up to it, she will pass those messages along. She's resting now, and Gertrude
Also,
goes.
let her know if she chooses to remain that we will do everything we can still to help Donnie.
Gertrude heads into the big covered wagon, is in there for a few minutes, and comes out. He said maybe later this evening.
No rush.
All right. Anybody have anything they want to do while hanging out with the Rose sisters?
We're gonna find somewhere to get the story from Cassie.
Excellent.
Shit, I want to be there too. I want to hear the story.
Yeah, I assumed we should all hear what's going on.
Can you show us how that thing works?
You're talking about the velocipede here.
Yeah.
The
What?
what?
I mean, velocipede, fast walk. I mean, it goes real fast. You sit on it, and you don't fall over.
We have seen these, Thomas. They had them in Colorado.
That's a dumb name.
Isn't a fast walk just a run?
Yeah. You got a run bike. Congrats.
Yeah, I mean, I can call it the Hell Runner. I think that's a shit ton cooler.
Oh, that is a shit ton.
call it.
I'm 19
Call
by
it
the
the
way.
Ghost Rock Runner. There you go. Done.
That's
I think
long.
Hell Runner sounds a little snappier.
I'm with Hell Runner.
Are you going to give everybody a demo, Cassie?
Yeah, I'll show off a little bit.
Okay. Make me a driving roll, if for no other reason than a catastrophic failure making you roll on the malfunction table
Oh,
right
yeah,
now would
for
be
sure.
hysterical.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah. No, you're fine.
I almost died laughing. I seen a one there.
Yeah,
Now, look,
Cassie.
What?
y'all want an explanation, and that makes perfect sense, of course. It's a long story, and we don't need to get into all the details right now, but Deseret, it's a independent nation itself now, and whenever it was trying to make itself so, there was a lot of violence and a lot of bloodshed, and a lot of people I cared about were victims of that territorial expansion, or not expansion.
Acquisition?
Yeah, when Brigham Young and Hellstrom, set these borders and chose to enforce them. Uh, I want to get that blood back.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That certainly sounds like a more um, vengeful consideration than mine and Thomas's, but happy to stick it to Hellstrom in any way that I can assist. If it's not entirely too prying too much, exactly how much blood are we talking?
Uh, my family were part of a wagon train. We were headed west from Kansas towards California, and that wagon train passing through some of the Utah territory there. I think there were 120 of us or so. They killed everyone that wasn't a kid.
A lot.
Who
Okay.
did
That makes
this
sense.
again?
The state's militia. Um, Brigham Young, the first governor of Utah, whenever it was brought in, um, he had a lot of ardent followers that did whatever they thought they needed to enforce the borders of their territory.
That sounds pretty terrible.
I mean, time moves on. It's been a long while since that happened. I spent some time working near Salt Lake, near the city of Gloom. I was a assistant for a while with a medicine man, a doctor, and I swear, so many of the patients we treated, they were black lung and factory workers that were hurt in those conditions. Just people in power, people wielding this power that have no care for the actual population.
We saw a significant amount of that in Colorado as well. Mining collapses, unsafe working conditions, injuries of all sorts. Many of which could and probably should have been avoided. I'm happy to assist you. I'm not sure what it is exactly you want from me, or if you're simply hoping to be there when Hellstrom shows up for me. But either way, I'm grateful for the assistance.
I mean, a bit of that, yeah, I suppose. I've been doing a fair bit of work, just kind of bounty hunting in the area, and oh, hi, Miles. Um,
Bounty
I've
hunting.
gathered a little information about some of the escapades that y'all been getting up to, and figured I could lend my services to you, and hope that yours were handy to me if the need arises and the temperature's right.
What is your service? What do you do?
Well, it's not the kind of thing I can just whip out and show you.
Didn't tell me.
When you say you bounty hunting, how you hunting them?
There's a rifle in a boot on the motorcycle. But to be honest, I mean, I'm not trying to keep my cards that close to my chest. I use a bit of magic of my own.
Oh, no, not one.
Yeah, what kind of magic? Because we got a couple of those.
Not any of those kinds.
I mean, okay, separate question. How do you know about anything about us?
We've
Well,
got
you see, I heard about Miss Beckett here, and before I start talking, I want to double check. Y'all fought a woman with a box, and that was sent by Hellstrom, I think.
We are not sure. We think
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
don't know for sure.
the last rumor is that it was actually somebody after Frendel.
Hmm.
We've definitely hit the papers.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we fought that thing twice. One time, like in a city.
Well, I mean, what it boils down to is I've been keeping tabs on Hellstrom, and they've been keeping tabs on you, and led me in this direction, and I'm pretty good at figuring out what I'm trying to figure out sometimes.
Did break into a Hellstrom facility in whatever city that was when we had to fix Thomas.
Memphis.
Yeah, Abigail does not remember that.
Okay,
I mean, I
gotcha.
Ted don't remember that, but Abigail
Right.
also does
Okay,
not remember
I was
what
just
city it was.
making sure in case it was just Ted that you had the information. Right.
You know what? That's fair. Because it was definitely also Ted.
I've heard a bit about this this angel, Avery Sutton, and I don't know enough about the situation there, I think, but it sounds like the kind of person in power that I wouldn't mind getting to know a little bit about why y'all are after.
Oh, that's easy. She intends to end the world.
Yeah, that one's relatively simple.
Yeah, don't want that.
Nope. Well, keep it up front with you. We get shot at a lot. A lot of things as to try to kill us.
Sometimes they succeed.
They just did, as you heard earlier. So I just want you to be aware of that.
Yeah, of course. It comes with the territory. I'm certainly not a stranger to death.
At least you got a gun. We got one guy here, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't
Go
use a
there.
gun.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't use the gun very much either.
All right, but like,
That'll be
what
interesting.
do you do then?
They do magic and they keep a gun. They don't use all that much.
I can draw upon forces in the world to I'm blanking on the word. Summon assistance when I need it.
Okay.
I mean, like, what kind of forces?
The darker kind.
Well,
I
You
don't.
use
What
the
does
gifts
that?
you're given.
What does that mean? The darker kind.
We've
I draw upon the chaos of the underworld.
That sounds kick
Similar
ass.
to when I point out, I point at it smells like your friend here knows a bit about what I'm talking about, and I'll point at Cornelius.
I mean, it's rude to
He'll look
say so,
surprised.
but
Me? Do I smell?
you two are gonna have great conversations.
Hey, to be fair, we don't even know where his come from, so his is up in the air still.
Yeah, I mean, we know who, but we don't know what the who is. Other than, I mean, we got theories.
I'm talking about you.
Friendly, me? Oh yeah, no, I serve a god, so that's easy.
Which one? You got your hands full of them.
Yeah, the voice with many voices.
Is that the name of that?
I mean, whenever I bring it up, people give me a look, so I just been learning to keep it to myself.
I'm zoning out.
Yeah.
easy to let somebody think that you're just talking about the normal god that everyone thinks about.
I mean, I am, but also more.
I get that. Aspects are a big thing.
Sounds like you'll fit in quite well then.
That'll be a first.
Do you like
Oh.
harmonica?
I
Oh,
do.
He's got a great harmonica song. Go
I'm
on
working
ahead
on
with
it.
it.
No,
Welcome
it's
to the
not the
Warrior
day.
Cat. Welcome.
I already got mine in for the week. Next week, though.
I think we could make an exception.
No,
Oh,
next
Sorry,
week.
did you say the warrior cats?
The Warrior
No.
Cats.
The Warrior Cats and the Beckets.
Beckett's and the
Or-
Warrior Cats.
Yeah,
It's a
there you
Warrior
go.
Cats featuring the Beckets.
The Beckett's and unfortunately the Warrior Cats.
There we go.
We got to workshop that. So
My
Uh,
codename be Shadowclaw.
yes. Oh my God.
You
You're
fall
it.
into unfortunately the Warrior Cats.
Yeah, you get to be a part of
I
that.
am happy to meet you.
We could have taken you in the. We could have taken you in the
She
Beckets.
kind of like stretches a hand out and like her nails grow into like vicious claws
That
for a
doesn't
moment.
seem good.
Oh,
That-
this girl's kick ass, man.
Oh sure, I talk about giving you animal features and everyone balks. Oh, you're only supposed to heal me, don't give me a tail. But she grows claws and everybody's like, this is the coolest shit ever.
You talked about giving me webbed feet so
mean,
I
I
could be a
don't-
better swimmer.
I did. I said that might happen.
I don't much care for it. It's pretty disturbing to look at, honestly.
You talking about the claws?
Gladys
Yeah.
Gladys slaps her
Yes, they
palms
are,
on
aren't they?
her knees and says, "Well, aren't y'all just a match made in heaven?"
Probably
Sure.
not. No.
Well,
I don't know if it was heaven, but
Farthest from it, I'm assuming.
okay. Now, how do your fingers go back after they get long, right? Because there's like more skin. So does it fall off?
well,
Clip the nails. Problem solved.
It's like the finger, though. You're gonna
just-
clip the finger?
I dismiss the transformation. I mean, I didn't literally. I just transmalgrified. The spell wears off.
What?
That's not nearly as cool.
Wait, you understood that, Abby?
All right,
course.
do me then. I'll take claws.
Okay.
What?
She'll tap you on the shoulder, and if you don't resist, you'll just shrink down into a small little mole.
Excuse me?
What the fuck is it? Hey, don't fucking touch me, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. Fix that.
It
course.
was cool. It's cool on everybody else. Don't do it. Trust. I will freak out.
I definitely did that for the dramatic flair. I can also just give you claws, but where's the fun in that?
Am I still a
Ooh.
little animal?
No.
When are you gonna do it?
Our mechanical friend here is really excited to be.
Now, the sisters tell me that y'all had to borrow some chicken legs to move your train around. I'm not the an ace pilot or anything, but I've got some driving skills. If we can load up the Hell Rider here into the back of your cargo train there, I'm sure I could operate that once we once you have to return those chicken feet.
I think we have
You're
a
hired.
couple drivers, but always better to have more.
Just careful around the engine room.
I'll only disturb the gremlin if he wants me to.
No, I mean you're gonna get burnt, so like don't wear anything you like in there.
It just explodes in there sometimes.
Yeah,
Raise your hand if you got burnt by the engine room. Or shoot my
raised hand.
I do not raise my hand.
I do not raise my hand. Get an apron.
I can't remember, but I don't lie.
If there's a gremlin in there, do you think it's mad like we're not feeding it right?
Wait, Thomas, you were with me when I got burnt.
If
Ye-
the
Ghost-
goddamn
well, yeah,
Ghost
but
Rock-
I
already
d-
you
Ghost
give it
Rock
a
is-
ghost rock.
Yeah, it's eaten. The screaming is that happening.
well, I was thinking maybe it wanted something different. And Franklin, you got burnt. All right, I don't really burn that way.
I remember it correctly. You were right next to me. You were in my ear trying to help.
Yeah, sure. And there was fire that consumed that room, but again, you got burnt.
Get the fuck out of there.
This is a you problem.
I mean,
This is a
Abby-
you problem,
Abby's
not
trying to
anyone
play
else.
the same shit on me. Abby, you fucking exploded it while we were in there.
I did, but I was wearing my apron, so I didn't get burned.
Yeah, guess what? I never got hit by dynamite.
As you can see, we've been having engine trouble.
Well, let me see if I can have a little chat with him and
I don't do the goddamn magic stuff.
You're gonna talk to the engine?
It worked when I did it, but they're probably better at it if they can speak to the gremlins.
there's a lot more going on in the world around us than what we can see right now. And
I think the real question, how the hell we gonna get that bike on there?
Drive it up a ramp.
We got a ramp?
I could probably lift it.
Well, you're
I
gonna
mean-
have to.
yeah, I
Good.
mean, and me and Big Thomas here, we could lift this thing.
Big Thomas? That's
Oh,
kind of forward.
I mean, I like that.
Cassie will move to start helping you pick up the bike, and you can see that she's lifting it pretty easily.
What?
All right.
She is very small. It looks out of place.
Well, okay, how big is the bike? Is this a bike with an engine or a motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
Like an old timey motor,
Motorcycle.
like not
Right.
old timey, but like it's like
Yeah,
this
like a
world's fantasy
steampunky-
motorcycle.
Yeah. A heavy
Wow.
piece of equipment. You can tell that Cassie is strong. This thing isn't light.
What the fuck? Okay.
Hey, that's it's good to have someone around that can carry shit. How much you bench?
Hey, I was just helping you with the goddamn rattler. Don't forget about that.
That's true. You are very strong.
Not that strong. Yeah. If you
was
try to
gonna
fight me,
say,
woman,
is
I
he
might
one of
shoot
the
you.
weakest people here. Not to throw Franklin under the bus, but like
I'm
Franklin
weak,
has
but
complained several times about having to carry things.
hell yeah, I got a D6 in strength. I got a D8 in athletics, though. That's the only thing
Okay,
I'm saying.
D6 in strength isn't that bad. I was thinking you were a D4.
Yeah,
I'm a
he's-
I used to be.
he's strong.
I used to be. I had to upgrade it.
Some of us are D4 still.
Yeah, it happens. Not me. I'm D6. I've been D6 the entire time.
Well, la de goddamn da.
Yeah, I'm just saying it happens. Just not to me. Not here.
We did it. You bench a 240.
All right. Are there any more questions for Cassie, or does Cassie have any questions for the rest of the crew here?
think we're good.
Fantastic. Let's do this again, just so I know what's coming up today. And this time, Oni, why don't you hit that button for me?
Oh, I got button person. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Great. Yeah, very early in the morning with the rising sun, Gretchen and Gladys exit their covered wagon. Whoever is up that early, who is up that early?
Hello.
Probably Abigail this time.
Okay.
How early are we talking?
Cassie too.
Waiting for that answer.
The rise of the sun, that early.
Plus, there's nothing exciting going on.
Not that early.
Okay.
So
Franklin's asleep. Thomas is sitting around.
Yeah, I'm around.
Yeah. Cassie, what about you?
Also around.
Okay.
Up early. Doesn't sleep very long.
Gotcha. So basically
Sleeps
to
for the dead.
everyone, right, except to everyone except Franklin, they inform them that Bubby Rose successfully reached out to Joan. And did Joan have any messages to pass on to the team?
Their concern
me
and their
outta
love is
here!
appreciated.
Sorry.
But my goal above all is to get everyone in her family to rest, and so she's not trying to upset that.
The
She's
Broussard
grateful
line
for y'all
ends here.
considering, but is like, no, yeah, I'm done. I gave it.
Right. Any comment on the message passed along that the plan is to still find Donnie and instruct him on proper use of this string?
I think at this point, y'all are about the only thing, the closest thing to family that I've had for a while, and I want what's best for Donnie, and he doesn't need me to hold his hand, but it would warm my mother's heart to know that someone's going to be looking out for him.
And there you have it. Took a lot out of Bubby. She'll be sleeping quite a bit, probably well into the afternoon. But happy to do it for you. I think we've got one last bit of business to conduct. And Gretchen is holding what just appears to be a lyre string. You've seen one of these before.
I'll give over the chicken feet.
Great. There's a little ritual that Gretchen and Gladys perform, sort of dragging you under the train for a little bit. They instruct you, you need to cut your hand or prick your finger, give a little bit more blood so they can release the chicken legs. But once that is done, they've got the legs, you've got the strings. Would somebody like to put that in their inventory, or should I put it in the rail runner's inventory?
He wants to be in charge of the string, possibly use its great powers.
I'll take the string.
Abigail
Okay.
will also be willing to take the string if no one else wants.
Sounds like the Becketts need to decide who's carrying the string.
I mean, you want to take it and use it, or you want me to?
No, just carry it.
Yeah, sure.
Gladys chimes in. Well, you're certainly very capable. What plans do you have to keep it safe?
Safe from the
Well,
person coming to claim it. I mean, we saw the news about
yes, we showed you the news about
Duvall's
Duvall's Bluff.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
I'm just concerned that the same thing might happen to you.
Well, Jane alone.
also, we are actively aware of and looking for. I had forgotten her name.
Sutton.
Sutton.
Avery.
Avery Sutton. Thank you. Yeah, we're aware of it. Looking for what's her name?
That
this
that
lady.
one, right?
It's been
Very well. It is a pleasure doing business with you, and I do hope you stay safe, although I must admit I'd much rather the target be on your backs than on ours. Part of me is
I don't
happy to be rid of that thing. But we are allied with the 5 of you. If there's anything you think we may be able to do to help, reach out to your benefactor and they'll know how to get in touch with us.
Thank you.
Well, Bubby, they call into the towards the wagon. We're off. Prepare yourself for travel. Bye, folks. They climb into their wagon and the chicken legs unfurl from the bottom of it, and they head south. What strikes you most about them heading south is how gracefully they do it and how the wagon seems to be pretty level the entire time. A far cry from your experience.
Rub that shit in our faces. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Correct.
Look at us. We can run on our chicken legs.
Mhm.
What's wrong with
I
their
mean,
train?
ours is way heavier though. It doesn't count.
We made it look way cooler anyway. So
Also, now that we got a string, like, any of you magic types want to like figure it out?
Not that I'm new here, but what does the string do again?
I mean, we don't really know, other than like it can, I think, disrupt. I mean, well, vampire
It's
wanted
supposed
to
to
use it to walk in the
strengthen
sun.
Yes, it's supposed to strengthen the abilities of a
It
what do you call those
stabilizes
things?
the power between a Manitou and its
There,
host
Manitou. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, I
in
see.
this world.
I mean, that's one of the things that we know it does.
Yes.
I'm happy you know
And this
that
is this is as in like a relic, like the string of Orpheus's lyre that he opened a portal to hell with.
Sure.
Does everybody just know that story and I'm the only one that didn't know it?
Honey baby, I'm named after those fucking stories, so
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, that I mean, that's my point. Though, is that we know it does the one thing. We know that Duvall made it sound like maybe Abby would want it for, you know, those reasons. So we know it does something else besides the one thing, which means we don't know what else it does.
True.
I'm sorry. What are you referring to? As far as I understand, the strings only anchor a spirit.
If that is the case, then it could also anchor somebody into immortality, which is a different proposition than because Duvall specifically thought that we would want to take it to give it to Abby because Duvall recognized that Abby was sick.
Hmm.
Duvall said it like initially and then backtracked when he realized that isn't what our plan was, but that's what he assumed we were wanting it for. So it may be the case that all
Right,
it
but
does is anchor a soul to a physical vessel, but
yeah, I
which
think
is
that's all it is because that's all it was going to do for Eurydice in the first place.
Hmm?
Like even in its primary myth as it exists in this world, its purpose is only to keep spirits on one side of the realm of the veil.
I mean, what you have discovered at this point about the string, right, is that it will um, basically make static the balance between a human spirit and the Mantu spirit.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just suspect there is more
Mhm.
because
So
that doesn't seem to
perhaps
be
you could
enough of a
use it
reason.
to perhaps you could use it to firmly attach your own soul to your body and forego death or sickness or something
I
like
got a
that.
question.
You know,
Mhm.
This is Franklin in character. So I was me and Cornelius here read a while back about these things, and I wanted to know if it could do something with that. Does it do anything about werewolves? Anybody know? Werewolves. Werewolves. No.
what?
I have
It's
no idea.
were
I,
What
I,
did we read about
if,
werewolves?
if everyone is okay with it, I will see what I can discover with it. I've no desire to use it or keep it. Even when Duval offered it to me, I turned him down. But I would like to know exactly what it is we're carrying with us, because that might give us some insight into how to use, into how Avery Sutton intends to use them, or more importantly, what sort of weakness it might have that we can exploit against Avery Sutton. I'm being upfront about this. I didn't want to alarm anyone by experimenting on it and not saying anything.
I think we should. I think we should try to figure out all we can about it.
I'd be happy to lend what I can. I'm adept with occult.
I thought you didn't use a gun.
Fuck you. God damn it.
It took me a second.
Pretty good. Pretty good one.
I have a lot of friends.
All right. It is the morning. The Rose sisters have departed. What is the plan, team?
You guys want to do some science?
I, uh,
I mean, I can do that on the move if we want to. If there's somewhere we need to be heading.
Towards Avery Sutton.
It is Sunday morning, the 24th of August. Your meeting with Avery Sutton is on August 30th in Denver.
And right now we're near Fort Bridger,
Yeah, you're just
outside.
outside of Fort Bridger.
oh, hold on.
So we can just basically hit the road right back where the direction we just towards Superior again, and follow this trail down to Denver the whole way.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
We could also try to like break off the trail to get to Cheyenne. That way we could hop on a railroad to get to Denver. Since this thing works better
Ooh.
on the rails.
You know
I
what?
thought you were here to drive, Cassie. What's going on?
I mean, I can drive.
Right.
I'm just gonna. This thing will drive better if I got rails on the road.
Can you
That's very-
avoid
That's very
tolls and
true, as we have all
highways?
discovered. Very true, as we have all discovered.
Look, guys, I've got a D4 in driving. Okay, I'm not like an expert.
Shit, right
It
now you are
outclasses
compared to
all
some
of our
us.
-2, so
You are.
Hey! Some of us have a D4 as well.
and
I thought Cornelius
that's
had
rolled
a D4.
so great so far.
I have
Cornelius-
never had to roll the D4. Thank you.
Cornelius
Because
only had
I've
the,
been driving.
Cornelius only had the driving skill because it was married up to those chicken legs. As the chicken legs were returned,
Right.
Yeah.
the driving
That's right.
skill disappeared.
And I think
Got
he
it.
got those chicken legs right before you took the level up, probably, that gave you driving. And so this is the first time we've needed it since.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay, well, you
Okay.
and I can work together and drive, and also investigate the string with our various methods.
That is correct, although you can't do both at the same time.
Sure we can. There's
Well-
no laws against distracted driving yet because there's no driving laws.
Hey, no
Come-
tinkering and driving, okay? No
Come
tinkering
at
and
me,
driving.
cops.
It is the Wild West, so we gotta be a little. I think it's fair to say y'all just switch off, though, right? Like if somebody's driving, I don't want to.
No, I'll let Cassie drive. I'll work on this thing.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
Oh.
reasonable. I'm the new person. Don't put the legendary relic into my hands yet.
Yeah, you seem
Um,
cool, but
I was not, for the record, I was not saying that. For the record,
Hey,
not
you trying to run
wrong.
off? I'm gonna catch
I
you.
just
So.
wasn't the one saying it. That's all.
I've been waiting to use this rifle on a regular motherfucker. It's been nothing but weird creatures.
Okay.
Okay. Basically, let me figure this out here. 2, 4, 8, 1. Okay. I think based on where you are, right, this is going to be a I think it's going to be a 4-day journey any way you slice it. The difference is from where you are, City of Gloom is 2 days driving without rails and 2 days driving on rails. To Cheyenne, it's 3 days driving without rails and 1 day driving on the rails. And if you go from where you are straight to Denver, That's 4 days without the rails. And if you are asking yourself, well, given that it's 4 days any way you slice it, why on earth would we do anything but spend the most amount of time on the rails? It's not necessarily the case, but when you make the random rolls for what's happening on a given day, there are more interesting options for when you're not on the rails than when you are on the rails.
Take the scenic route.
That makes sense to everybody?
Yeah. Let's go off road and see who bites it.
Let's see. Off-roading.
Okay. Who's driving first?
Let's see.
Great. Make me that driving roll. Cool. Yeah, a little bumpy, but not all that bad. Today, as the roll has already been made, other than herd of buffalo roaming off in the distance, not a lot to see. Abigail, are you conducting experiments on this string?
That is my plan.
Okay. Why don't you make me, I guess, an occult roll? It probably makes the most sense. Although I guess I imagine you've got like a weird science or something like that. If you wanted to do that, I think those would be the two that I'd.
Huh. Well, you know what? I take that to start.
Okay.
Oh wait, why do I have to? Oh, these are.
Explain to me a little bit about what it is you're doing to this thing. I'm not sure how. I mean, are you like? Are you using the bits of this dead rattler or whatever bits of bear Franklin has saved?
I would love to pretend that was my original plan, but no. The very first thing she's going to do is like weave it into her skin.
Okay.
Like that is what Duval expected me to do. I'm just trying to figure out why.
Fair. I suppose you can observe your own biology better than
I
just
mean,
about anything else.
I don't think a lot of people are signing up for that. Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to volunteer for me to do it to them, like after I cut them or something, like.
I mean, you could do it to me.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Put it in me.
It's not going to do anything.
I
to
don't
me.
know, Thomas. I thought about you actually as my very first subject, given your unique nature, but I wasn't sure if. Forgive the blunt way of saying this. I wasn't sure if there was enough of your physicality left that the string would help. Or worse yet, that it would help and not do enough, but still damage the body that you're in. If you want to risk something like that, we can do that. But I wasn't going to. I was not going to proffer the suggestion.
If you don't think it's safe, then we won't do it.
I just don't know yet. I know that Duval thought it was safe enough for me. And so in this case, I'm inclined to try that way. I have no intentions of leaving it in.
I mean, if you think you could do a better job with it on somebody else, just do it on me.
No, that's the thing. I don't. We know Duval thought it would help me, so we know that there was some thought from someone with experience that there would be a positive outcome, and so we'll see. Once I have a better idea, then I'll have a better plan.
It is woven into your skin at this point.
Sure is, I guess.
Um,
Why not?
yeah, it takes a few minutes after having sewn this into your forearm.
Sure.
And not a few minutes for it to take.
I'll use
go
the
for it.
skin like down to the side of the belly button, like
Okay.
where there's like nothing vital down there, but it's still
Gotcha.
plenty of space.
Great. It takes a few minutes not for this thing to take effect, but for you to realize what the effect is. You feel as good as you've felt in years, maybe decades, functionally speaking. Your ailment hindrance is gone.
Huh. I didn't expect that.
How you feeling?
Very well. Very, very well. I can understand now why Duval thought I might want this. I could probably take off my device and be fine, as long as this thing was still woven into my skin. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop, however. I'm assuming there will
Yeah.
be some side effect of which I am unaware at this present time.
I mean, I guess as far as places to keep it safe, it's safer in someone than like in a bag or on your person.
Well, that makes sense, actually. Damn, that makes sense.
They're backslapping through Becky's microphone.
I guess rather in you than on you.
I assume there will be some side effects, but for now, it seems. Well, I don't want to say safe. It's not safe, but it's at least useful. How painful is it to remove this thing?
I don't know. You want to remove it?
Sure do. I'm not leaving that sucker in.
Okay. Yeah, you remove it. It's painful, but it's painful like pulling stitches.
Oh,
You know, it's right. It's not a problem. You feel
Ow.
right. You feel bad again, and once again have the ailment hindrance.
all right. Well, I can very much see how this would be. Well, you know what? I'm going to say this right before I'm going to tell you that I will put that back in tomorrow and further experiment on perhaps its regenerative properties or whether it simply makes an individual feel better. But I forgot where I was going with all of this. So suffice to say,
if it doesn't have a negative effect, shouldn't you test it on at least one other person?
I can. I mean, I didn't leave it in long enough to determine if there was a negative impact.
True. I mean, I guess all we know is that it doesn't have an immediate negative impact to you.
Immediate positive effect, not any immediate negative effect. But
I mean, I guess
further experimentation is warranted, I think. Also, so that we can learn any potential downsides. I do. That is the focus of this particular experiment, is to determine if there is a weakness tied to this thing, which Avery Sutton would suffer from due to the number of them that have been woven into her. I'll test it to see if it has a more specific regenerative property. I'll do that as part of the experiment tomorrow, I think. I don't wish to overutilize this thing. But it seems promising to me.
All right.
Do you feel it moving while it's inside you?
All right.
Did I feel anything like that? I don't think I did.
Nope.
No, it feels like I have something stitched in, which, I did. But beyond that, nothing particularly horrible.
Anything else for the day?
No.
Excellent. You find yourselves a nice place to stop. What do the sleeping arrangements look like with the six of you? Who's in? Who's out?
I will sleep in the train.
I think who's in and who out doesn't matter because we got that big ass hole in the side of the trace.
You do have
Yeah, man.
some pretty
Oh, yeah,
nasty
we were
holes
gonna
on the
fix
side of the
that
train.
while we were in town.
Yeah, we got it tarped up. We're good.
Well,
I mean,
we should.
I'll say this, right? And if you'd like to change your plans, I will allow for it, so that you can go someplace to fix it. But Superior is not a big enough town to have supplies to fix this problem.
Fair enough.
So if you'd rather head to the City of Gloom, which would, or to Cheyenne, which would, than heading straight for Denver, that's your call.
Didn't we say we wanted to go by Cheyenne?
Yeah, to get on the train tracks.
Yeah.
But I think but we're taking a scenic route now.
Yeah, we had decided that it wasn't going to save us really any time, so we might as well go the scenic route, quote unquote. But let's, I think, split in the middle and head to Cheyenne, and then try to repair ship there, and then head south.
Yeah, just because we get to Cheyenne doesn't mean we actually have to hop on train tracks.
Right.
Just throwing that out there.
But it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, but we want to,
More opportunities for
Make it
weird shit.
harder.
Yeah.
we want to random
More
encounter.
opportunity to get killed by a bear.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. So we're
There's only two bears.
we're retconning this.
We got
Look, from now on, this campaign, it's bears all the way down. That's all.
What the freak? I thought there was
Where are
only
the
two
bear
bears.
folk? We gotta know where the
Right.
fucking bear
the bear
folk are.
have been here the whole time.
Right.
We never found out where the fucking bear folk are.
Well,
Have you checked Brandon?
now you know the master plan. When the bear folk reveal themselves, that's when Sean takes over the campaign.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
We've been planning this thing from the start.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're retconning this. You're headed to Cheyenne. You're one day accomplished to Cheyenne. You got 2 more days to go before you get there. I know Abigail's sleeping in the train. Who's in and who's out?
If anyone is outside, Thomas would be in his rest mode out there with them.
Gotcha. Is anybody outside, or is everybody sleeping in the train?
I'll sit on Sunday.
Okay.
I
I'm
try
gonna
to
head
sleep
to the
away.
back of the train near where my bike is. I'm imagining like out the back door there's a little balcony, bikes leaned up against the railing there, and I'm like back against the wall, cap tipped down, out there.
Okay. Okay, Cornelius, that puts you in sort of a weird spot in that there are two people that are definitely sleeping outside. It sounds like there are two people, the Becketts, that are definitely sleeping inside. Cassie is technically outside, but is still on the train.
I'll just be in the front of the train.
You'll be in the
Door
front of the
shut.
train. Okay,
Yeah.
great. And I mean, I can do this one of two ways, right? I can just ask every night if people want to switch things up, right? Or if you guys would rather, we can make this sort of the standard sleeping arrangement. And then when I say it's nighttime, if anybody wants to deviate from it, they can let me know.
Hmm.
Would you all prefer me asking every time, or do you just want to go with this as the standard?
This is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. This will be
Oh,
the
yeah.
standard. If anybody wants to deviate, let me know. Evening passes with no troubles whatsoever. Actually, don't hit that one. Hit do there. Yeah. If who's next on the list? Cody, if you could hit that button for me.
Come on, give us something crazy.
Great.
Fuck.
Yeah. Who's driving today?
I'll keep driving unless Abby wants to.
No, by all means. I'm going to keep on going with my experiments.
Okay. Let's see that driving roll. Great. The rail runner rolls east with little difficulty. Just a little bit before noon. Anyone who likes can make a notice roll, and anyone who is successful on this notice roll sees two figures. At first, as you are looking out for whoever's up with Cassie in the engineer's compartment can see it out the windows. Otherwise, you'd have to be looking out either one of the open side doors or perhaps the open back door to see. As you're approaching them, it's just two figures in the distance. As you get a little closer, you can see it's one figure in manacles. And the figure behind him has a shotgun pointed at his back. And they're just walking along.
Just what? Hold up. What's going on here?
I am definitely not making that notice check. I am busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stick my dirty nose in it.
In order to do that, you're going to have to ask Cassie to stop the train. Is that your plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pull the brake.
Great. Franklin, what's up?
Get off the train. I'm gonna get off the train and go talk to him. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna talk to the guy with the shotgun. Hey, what's going on over here?
Mind your business, citizen.
Citizen? What you is? Cop?
He doesn't answer.
You a bounty hunter? What is you?
Listen, just because you rich folk got a rail runner, don't mean I got to answer your questions. I don't answer to you.
Who you answer to?
None of your business. That's who I answer to. This here's a criminal. I'm taking him in.
What do you do?
He does not answer and he keeps walking.
I'm gonna talk to the guy. Hey, partner, what you do?
Man, you got to help me. This guy's crazy. The guy with the shotgun reaches into his gun belt, pulls out his holster, and hits the guy on the back of the head with the butt of a pistol.
You crazy there? That's what he told me. So what are you?
I'm just a farmer. I don't know why this guy's got it in for me. You're a war criminal, guilty of war crimes, and you're going to hang for him. Now shut up and keep walking. Hits him again in the back of the head.
Hey, I mean, as far as look, just explain to us what's going on. Maybe we can give you a ride.
Don't want one.
Hey, you a war criminal, sir?
I'm just an innocent farmer. I don't know what he's talking about.
Does he look familiar? Not
He does
I
not.
know him personally, but like,
No, you do not know either of these individuals personally.
hey, what side of the war was he on?
The fellow with the shotgun kicks this other guy in the back of the knees, right? To drop him to his knees. He presses the barrel of the shotgun against his neck, right? Turns to you and says, this here claims to be Samuel Jeffries, feller that's just an innocent farmer. Out here in Wyoming. Truth is, this is Samuel Killebrew, murderer of men, women, and children during the Civil War.
Ooh.
Union officer, used his role as Union officer to run his own little fiefdom. And anyone that got in the way, even just by living in the way, meant the business end of a bayonet as ordered by this man right here. And I'm going to make sure he hangs for it.
Well,
now, can I get on with my day? Or are we going to have a problem?
we ain't gonna have no problem, sir. Make sure he hangs nice.
Oh, I'll make sure he hangs. It ain't going to be nice. Now get up.
I'm getting back on the train.
You hear Samuel scream out, "You son of a bitch! He'll come for you next. You just watch."
I got a lot of reasons why. 6 good ones.
He could have done better with a defense of himself. Sort of telling.
Hey, well, he gonna die now, so that's beyond us.
All right.
have to appreciate that it at least intended to bring him back and try the man. I imagine plenty of people would have just shot him where they found him.
Oh yeah, me.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I mean, he's trying to do things technically judiciously instead of extra judiciously.
Hey, justice is justice at the end of the day.
Sorry, that's me. I didn't have any bennies yet.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Oh, that's right, because you switched characters. That's right. Abby, let's see today's research roll.
My plan is to weave the thing back into me, and then there's going to be some, like, I need to know if this is going to help regeneration, so I'm, like, not horribly cutting myself, but that sort of experiment going on.
Gotcha. So you weave it back into yourself. Once again, you feel much better. Whatever and this is as you would define them, whatever the daily effects of the Aelin hindrance are, those disappear as soon as you sew this into your skin. You, I don't know, take a knife and
Yep, just
and
non-lethal areas.
Yep.
Just
it hurts as you would expect it would, and it bleeds just about as much as you expect it would, and it does nothing to close or stop bleeding or hurting any sooner than it would otherwise.
okay. That does answer that question.
Excellent.
Which is what Abigail will say as she then pulls out the suturing kit to
do some
to
other
heal up
sewing.
Exactly, to heal those up. What am I talking about? Suturing kit. She will just turn up the dactylite solution that is in her system already.
Very nice.
All right.
Excellent.
Well, no weird regeneration effects. I'm going to leave it in for a while to see if there's any sort of adverse reaction. If somebody could, Frendel, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on me, and then if anything goes wrong, just pull it out.
If you feel anything going on, like in your head, let me know, because I'll just get rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking more if we converse, and that way, if there's something going in my head that would like make me want to keep this thing,
sure, yeah.
I start acting strange. Better.
I mean, I'll know. Look, you'll give me a look, I'll know.
I may not be able to give you a look. It may take me over. That's why I need. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah.
I need you to take this seriously, Franklin.
I mean,
Frendel.
I'm taking it.
I just tried to combine your two names.
I'm taking it serious. Like I said, I will. If I can see the string, I'll pull it out, and I'll also shut it down for a second. Actually, that's worth a try. Do you mind if I try something?
You want to test whether you can make it stop working?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, hang on. My foundry decided that right now, just this moment, is when it's not going to.
Yeah, mine's been very hanky all evening.
So what I'm trying to do is dispel technically works on magic or infernal like engine things. It doesn't really ever completely get rid of them. I'm trying to I can't read the actual text currently, so I'll look it up in the
I'm reading the text right now.
Yeah. It's not like a gets rid of it forever thing. It can never quite remove it all. But if I recall correctly, it can essentially suppress the effects for a moment.
Yeah.
But I have to be able to see it. That was the problem with the string that was when it was in the
Right.
the snake guy. I could not see it, so I could not target it.
Right.
Man, Foundry is not happy with me.
Okay. Yeah, you can if you're able to make the roll, you can roll for that now.
Well,
If you'd like, I can roll for it and let you know what the result is.
go ahead and roll for me and let me know.
Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, this will take an additional PowerPoint because you need to use the disenchant modifier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's 2 instead of 1.
Right.
I believe.
You rolled a 5, which is a success, right? Abigail, for you see friendly appeal to his higher power, and having seen this many times before, know both when it ends and that it has been successful. You also know that it's been successful because you feel a wave of that illness rush back to you, the illness that you are familiar with as part of your daily life. It rushes back. It's there for, I don't know, 10 seconds, and then it dissipates again. So functionally speaking, dispel will essentially negate the effect of a magic item for a round.
Yep.
Right. With a raise, it's 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So right. So you can't like shut it off. Right.
No.
But you can, for a round or two, suppress it enough that it doesn't do its thing.
Yeah, it's just it's a brief if you do it to an infernal engine thing, you can stop it from doing the thing, but only for a moment.
And the other part of this that is helpful, as you assumed, Cody, was that the issue under Duvall's bluff was that the string was not visible.
Yeah,
and so you couldn't target.
I could not see it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm back in now. I'll say did it work?
Oh yes. Oh yes. It definitely had an impact.
I mean, good to know I can do that though if we run into another
Exactly.
one.
Yes, this was a useful useful experiment.
I need to be able to see it.
Well, that's something that we make sure we tell everyone before we have this encounter, and someone may be able to assist you.
True.
Look at us doing science.
I know. Is it you feel like all the time?
Yes. Well, no. Normally I feel decidedly more terrible. As part of the experiment, things are feeling better. Things are looking up.
Is your enthusiasm like is it taking you over?
No. It's
okay.
I just feel good, that's all.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, this is great. It means that Avery Sutton could have several dozen of these things tied in her, and it still means that she can be hurt. That she ain't invulnerable.
Yes, and as far as I'm aware, they have no impact on healing or regeneration, so Avery, like you said, Avery Sutton should still be, for lack of a better term, killable.
if I was the shooter, would that do anything? You know?
I'm sure it would hurt. I'm not going to let you shoot me to find out, but I'm sure it would hurt.
I was gonna ask to, but I just want to just know.
I
I
mean,
mean, we saw what happened when we took the string out of the body of the snake guy. The body just sort of fell apart.
But
Yeah.
he was also like,
ancient.
I think he was like more in
Right.
tune with it and all this other stuff. And then like,
How old is Avery? Do we know?
Now that you say it, I
She's
have
been
no idea.
around. There's been rumors of her for some decades.
So
Well,
if I can make her older for just a second, that's useful.
Yeah, that's not nothing.
if that's the case, I remember Tana,
The antenna, yes.
Tana. My bullets didn't do anything to him. So
True.
Yeah.
That could have been a function of the actual antenna itself, however. It was,
that is
was
true.
a thing from the hunting ground, so
True. If Avery already has a thing riding her, then I could probably turn that off too.
Hey, we'll see. I'll just shoot her in the face, and then we'll find out after.
Things that are harrowed, like what's his name? I can't get rid of it, but I can tell it to get for a bit.
Hmm.
And if it's holding them together, then or if it's giving them powers to do stuff. I mean, I guess I should be able to. I tried it a couple times on him, and I got burned. So I must not have been doing it right.
there could be a wide number of reasons that things didn't work out properly. I wouldn't worry about it too much. We know
I
that
just need to pray a bit better, probably.
Oh, man. I don't know.
All
I don't
right.
know how much help.
I'm sorry, Oni, go for it.
I don't know how much of help I'm going to be during the Avery Sutton thing if he is able to help do the bullets and all that.
I don't think we have to worry about that yet. Even though we're going to be seeing Avery Sutton here soon, we haven't precisely determined if any of us are going to be capable against her, or if that is what we are immediately capable of doing upon seeing her. There's a lot that we still have to take time to work out before we should worry too much, I think, about whether or not bullets will work.
I agree. There are still a lot of things that we don't really understand about this entire situation. I mean,
Namely, why she wants lyre strings.
I was going to say why she's going to do something that ends the world, but yes, why she would want the lyre strings is certainly up there.
Well, we already know why she wants to end the world,
Do we?
and
Have I
well,
have I simply forgotten?
uh, the um uh the creatures of the hunting grounds are just lying about what they want as and what will happen if they're trusted. They've granted her and others like Alberta power by saying that you do this, we will provide for you, but it's ultimately helping a different cause. It's a lie. Avery is doing something for somebody, and she doesn't know what she's doing is wrong.
I see. Sorry, I'm simply flabbergasted that it's something so that she's simply delusional and lied to. That's honestly reassuring in a way. I thought this was something that she understood she was doing full well and just decided to do it anyway.
Maybe she did, but maybe she's, misguided.
Okay, we're getting into a lot of maybes now.
Right. That's the reason why we're meeting her.
Yes. Oof. That's somehow reassuring. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
That don't reassure me none.
I think it's easier to believe that people are trying in general to do the right thing, even if what they're doing is bad.
It also comes down a little bit to a question of how to put this. It comes down to whether the person you are trying to stop, whether the person we are doing our best to confront is someone who is simply misguided or is somebody who is truly unequivocally and unabashedly devoted to the outcome. It
Mm.
sounds like Abigail, I'm Abigail. It sounds like Avery Sutton isn't seeking to destroy the world. It's just that she's doing things she may or may not realize are going to destroy the world with some other desire behind it. The destruction of the world is not her ultimate goal. If that makes
Right.
That
At
makes
least that's when Alberta was dying. That's what she was saying. Was that was her understanding of Avery?
That she's just making omelets.
Right.
Yes, precisely.
Oh.
I know
We'll
you.
see.
Sorry, go ahead.
We'll see. I just want to. I don't know what the fuck half this shit is, right? If the world gonna end, I don't want to see no omelets, whatever the fuck.
Oh no, I'm with you. I certainly don't want the world to end.
Right.
There is still plenty to do.
I do
Man,
think we should be in understanding then as well, though, that I do not think that even if she is in her best of intentions, that she will be reasoned with, and we should be prepared for that eventuality.
Well, now that brings me back to the bullet situation. What the hell did I do? The stabber?
I mean, you probably still shoot her, and you just hope that we can do something to make your shots work right.
Yep. I mean,
she is still of mortal flesh for the time being.
Do we remember how many of these things she has stitched into her?
25, I think.
I've got that note somewhere. She has 4 of the 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Let me just make sure. Let me go over my count.
25 giving me a coronary over here.
I was going to say I can't do
when-
much about 25.
When we learned that Kristoff was killed, we did a total call with the Sisters of the Rose. They told us there were a total of 9, and that Avery at the moment had 4.
Thank God.
And then
someone's
Halstrom
opening
has
the
one, the
doors.
Sisters of the Rose, now us have one, and then there's one in the Sioux Nation, and that
Yep.
leaves 2 others.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yay!
Uh,
I just had to double
Okay.
check. I could never remember if it was she had 3 and the one she got from Duval was 4, or she had 4 and the one she got from Duval was 5. But she had 3, the one she got from Duval's 4.
ooh. Hey, you got something I could actually put her to sleep? Abigail,
Do I?
or something to do something to her. I got this this bullet still.
I have neurotoxin.
I don't know what that means. Does it do something?
You've
It's
seen
like
me use it
brain
ever
poison.
since we started adventuring together. My Gimpy extract.
Oh,
It
that's what
makes
that is.
people scream and die horribly.
Yeah,
Well,
it's brain poison.
I mean, shit. I didn't know what the fuck it was. You were just putting a whole bunch of goop on yourself.
It's, it is said completely straight faced. Like, yeah, it does horrible things to people and then they die.
Can I get some then?
Like Franklin is
you want,
probably
like,
the only person you could say that to completely straight faced, and Franklin would just be straight faced back, like, yeah, okay, got it,
Can
absolutely,
I have a dollop?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, let me
I
just.
could give you a vial of it, but you should be very careful. Don't open the vial.
Hold up. I'm about to do it. I got this.
Don't lick it.
No, you shouldn't. It's extremely it
You
reacts to
dollop of
air.
Disney's.
Hold up. I'm gonna try to do it as best as I
Franklin,
can.
hold on one second, right? Is it your objective, just so I can make sure here, to fill your hypodermic bullet with this stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want assistance in this?
I mean, if I give him the bottle, I don't think it would be that hard. I could probably do
Okay.
this.
No, you should.
Huh?
Please. It's
What's wrong?
very reactive. It,
Be careful. I got a
at,
cut on my head.
at this point, we would all.
It's very reactive. Shit, I've got an open wound.
Mm.
No, if we were to open a vial with all of us in the room here, we would all hate life for about 6, maybe 7 weeks. It's
I'm looking
that
around at
it's
everybody.
that volatile. We should we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'll just hold on to this for now.
I will want that bullet at one point.
No, I
mean,
hear you.
I will
hear
say
you.
this. I will say this. If it is your intention to fill that hypodermic bullet with some of the Gimpy extract, right? If you and Abigail at a minimum take an afternoon, right, to get that done, you can get it done, no problem. If you're like, oh, just give me some of that goop and I'm going to slather it on this thing, there are going to be problems. Or
Of
I
course
shouldn't
I'm
say
not
there
gonna
are going to be
slather it
problems.
on it.
There are likely going to be problems.
I see there's a needle part of it, so I know you got to be put inside of it. So I think Abigail took the vial back from me.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we've got 2 good science experiments in. Learning more about this, good review over what we know or what we think we know about Avery Sutton and the plans. this conversation, experimentation, and then conversation, goes through the day and into the evening. Anything anyone would like to do on the evening of the 26th of August, Tuesday, the 26th of August? Excellent. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I ain't got nothing. That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
I'm assuming that the previous day that Abigail wears the string, there are no other side effects that she
Nothing.
or Frendel would become aware of.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you feel about as good as you have felt in however long you, Ted, would know. Morning comes, nothing crazy over the evening as Franklin and Thomas enjoy the stars. Everyone else is either in the train or hanging off the back of the train, essentially. Sean, if you could hit that "Let's Get Random" button for me.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Oh, fuck, there's more bears.
Cool. Everybody make me a notice roll, please.
The notice, sir.
Yeah, I don't
hit
notice
that
things.
button twice.
I'm a
You don't
known
notice things.
noticer.
I never notice things.
You a noticer? Oh my god, the
Okay.
noticer.
In this case, well,
No one with a raise.
right.
Lots of
I'm going to say Franklin's got the highest roll, so he notices a weird. Maybe it's probably the gunfighter in you. You notice a weird glint coming off of a decent sized large rock, small boulder, hard to say, that's maybe 25 feet from where y'all set up camp. As you approach, and as you start moving towards it, or looking at it closer, whichever you choose, everyone else, with the exception of Friendly, notices your attention has become focused on this rock in the near distance. And so they're all looking in that direction. And what all of you see laid out on this rock is, at least from this distance, it appears to be cards on this rock.
Ugh.
Stop the
Pick up the
train.
cards.
Well, I mean, the train hasn't started yet. You woke up and saw this.
Hell yeah. Let's go
Yeah.
look at these cards.
Yeah, I'm picking them up.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Whomever is going over there, as you go over, you see laid out on this rock, there is a tarot hand that has been laid out fully on this rock. The deck is gone, but the cards for whatever hand was dealt are just laid out on this rock.
Some kind of weird cards out here, Frendel.
I'm gonna
Oh.
grab. I want to grab
Hold on,
one.
I'll be right
What is-
there.
What is it?
You're grabbing the cards, Franklin?
Yeah.
Great. Franklin has the cards.
Look at these. Here, look.
Oh, those look like fortune teller cards.
These
What do
aren't
they
like
do?
the cards we've found other places, right?
No, those was playing cards.
Playing
These
cards.
are
That's what I thought.
Right.
a whole new thing.
Yeah. European travelers use these for telling about your past, your present, future. What do you have?
What do I have?
My goddamn table didn't tell me, so I'm working on Google right now.
That's evil. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm a little cranky about it.
I will push red buttons if you guys are not aware.
Let's see.
Card is death, but not for me.
It could be like the fucking reverse tower, death.
Wait, that sounds good.
Is the reverse tower good? I thought the tower was bad.
Well, that's yeah.
Well, like if you reverse, I don't know, man. I just let girls explain it to me every time I talk to them.
Same.
Okay. Your 10 cards are as follows.
Oh shit!
That's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, they were arranged at a cross. You've picked them up, so you don't know what order they were in at this point. But all right.
Yeah.
Here are your cards. The Star, the Five of Pentacles, the Tower, the Lovers, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the World.
Well, that sounds all really. I'm gonna relay that. That sounds cool as hell.
Cornelius, you know anything about these cards? I mean, besides what you already said.
Yeah, can I roll like occult to see if I know what these
Sure.
happen to mean?
Sure.
All right.
I'd love to also make that roll if I can.
I'd like to, occult rolls, and the other thing that would be helpful is what order they were in. So those of you that were around, if you just want to make a notice roll again to try and remember what the layout was.
The noticer.
I've got a photographic memory.
Oh, should I? I was gonna do it too.
Do the cards have any text on them that I cannot read? Like, do they list what they are? Or is it just
Technically,
the art?
yes. Yeah.
Sometimes they have just the art. Sometimes they say what they are. Even if they said what they are, I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I think this set is just art. There's no text on it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I got an 8.
Okay. Yeah, it takes a little while, but y'all have a conversation where you are remembering how they were laid out, and at the end of that conversation, you're pretty confident that you have laid these tarot cards out appropriately. And once you have, Cornelius and Cassie are able to confer and come up with the following. The Star relates to the present situation. You are in a phase of renewal or spiritual clarity. Something has shifted. You're beginning to see a path forward. The next card down is the Five of Pentacles. That is a challenge or obstacle that's coming up. Material or emotional lack may be clouding your confidence. You might feel left out in the cold, financially, socially, or spiritually. Don't overlook help that is available. Let me just make sure I've got this sketched out appropriately. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So this third card is the Tower. That is the intersection point in the cross. This is the subconscious influence. A deep part of you knows that something old has had to fall apart to make space for something real. You may still be processing shock or grief, even if you're outwardly composed. The next card down in the center post is the Lovers. This is the conscious influence. You're focusing on a major decision that reflects your deepest beliefs. Relationships, moral dilemmas, or meaningful choices dominate your thoughts. The Page of Swords is the next card down. The recent past. You recently entered a phase of questioning and learning. Maybe you've been watching carefully, researching something or someone, trying to cut through confusion. The final card in the vertical post of the cross is the Ten of Cups, which represents the near future. This location represents the near future. A beautiful outcome is on the horizon, especially in love, family, or emotional peace. This card promises a deep sense of belonging and contentment. The leftmost card on the horizontal arm of the cross is the Hanged Man. This is you or your role. You are in a liminal space, neither here nor there. You may feel paused or stuck, but this time of suspension is also one of insight and necessary stillness. The next card along that axis is the Queen of Wands, which is the environment or external factors. A powerful, vibrant presence surrounds you, either a person or a general energy of support, creativity, and magnetism. People see you or someone near you as radiant and influential. The next card on that vertical cross, again, it's the 3, which we went over. That's the Tower, the subconscious influence. The next card on the horizontal cross is the 8 of Swords, which represents hopes and fears. You worry about being stuck or unseen. Part of you fears making the wrong move, or that you already are boxed in. But the way out may be more open than you think. The final card on the rightmost horizontal axis of this cross is represents the likely outcome, and the card here is the World. You are coming full circle. A major life chapter is reaching its conclusion, and with it comes wisdom, success, and a broader view. You're about to level up in a big way. And that is the tarot reading that was left out on this rock.
That sure is some art.
Who
Yeah.
left this, do you think?
I thought it would have been your friend.
I ain't his kind of deck.
Y'all don't think this was meant for us, right?
It was
of
placed
course it was.
outside our.
It's right by us.
It was
Well,
not,
shit.
it was not here when we went to sleep last night, right?
I mean, what does it mean? Like, is somebody telling us to fuck ourselves? Like, is this a
I
warning?
don't know.
It's about
I don't know, man.
change.
I don't know, but I do like this sound of great advancement. That's good. That's good for us, right?
Mm.
Sure.
It works on so many levels.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot to be read out of this. Whoever put this here or whoever drew this for us is either powerful or dangerous or both.
I think with our record, it's probably both.
Oh God.
Do you have any makings of this, Cassie?
I mean, I think I'm left just questioning how these got here.
I don't know. Something woke me up out of my sleep and I saw it.
Well, I mean, it was either a person or a not a person. More likely a not a person, because we probably would have seen a person. Well, I say that. I mean, does anyone have a way to read what these cards have been through? Take a look at their history?
I'm gonna look at the back and forth of the cards. Are they scrapped?
I was thinking the same thing.
Are they what? I'm sorry.
I
Are
are
they
they
scrapped?
scratched?
I mean,
Um,
these cards are pretty beat up.
Well, not that. Now that it makes it worse because these been these been used either a lot or they just been old.
Or
Both don't
they've been
sound
sitting
good.
here.
Well, the cards would have probably flew off if they just been sitting here for days.
Well, I say we take what we have seen here and the reading of the cards that Father Cox here has helped us determine, and I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. We'll chew on it. We'll chew on the fat. We'll think about what these words mean to each of us, and who knows? Maybe it'll come to some of us will be struck with inspiration.
All right.
Excellent. After the surprise morning tarot reading, y'all are free to get on your way this Wednesday, August 27th, as you make your way towards where are we going? Cheyenne. Who's driving today?
If you need a break, let me know. Otherwise, I will be experimenting.
No, I'm getting the hang of it, I think.
Certainly smoother than every trip we've taken before, so I'm not complaining.
I'll use a penny on that.
Okay.
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm
Why
sorry.
did you say that? Stop talking to the lady. You messing
Very
her up.
She's driving.
She's trying to fix them gremlins.
I will turn this rail runner around.
You can
Get
tinker and
there
drive,
when
but
we
you
get
cannot.
there.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta pee.
Uh, this little bumpy start to the morning, but you are off and running, and we'll make it into Cheyenne. No problem. Abigail, what type of experiment are you running today?
That is a good question.
Mhm.
What does it taste like?
Are determined that there's no. I will do my best to see if it's giving me any powers or that I have not figured out, or if there are. I will do my best to just kind of silently listen and see
Mhm.
if there are voices that are coming to me.
Okay.
I will also just have left it in from yesterday.
Yep.
Hey.
Um.
Now
Okay.
remember, friend, if I don't listen,
Rat, I got it.
The easy stuff is there are no discernible ill effects. You feel just as good as you did the day before, and have felt ever since you have um, sewn this into your torso. And you've got experience, right? Um, both from some personal experience and as a professional, things that could go wrong or things that you have to look out for. Um, Not necessarily in this specific situation, but in general, like have a better knowledge base for the human body than most, and everything seems to be going swimmingly. Um, upon listening with the rays, what I will say is that um, your mind is quiet. It's quiet in a way that I would imagine Abigail is slightly familiar with, in that um, when you're working on your experiments and you really get sort of hyper focused on them and everything else just sort of melts away, right? Um, it feels sort of like that. Um, what you can extrapolate from that, based on what you already know, is that um, given that you currently have no attachment to anything otherworldly, at least no attachments that you know of to anything otherworldly, um, this string, right, when sewn into you, right, seems to be acting as a barrier, right, and not allowing even the slightest, faintest hint of a whisper from something otherworldly or something from the hunting grounds to enter into your consciousness at all. You can further extrapolate based on that um, if that is currently the case with you, that it is acting as a barrier to anything getting in, right? That um, if you were to have some attachment or some connection to something otherworldly, or from the hunting ground, prior to stitching yourself with this lyre string, it would still act as a barrier, but it would prevent that entity not only from entering further and taking a human host over, but it would also prevent it from escaping and leaving the human body, and thus would force it into some sort of synergistic existence. this is me as Adam asking you, Ted. Does that make sense?
Yes. I think I
Okay.
basically am experiencing the sole reason, not sole reason, but the main
Mhm.
reason that Duval wanted it and that we wanted one for Donnie,
Mhm.
which is this quiets down the Manitou.
Yeah,
Doesn't kick it out,
right.
but it prevents the Manitou from actually exerting direct control over the host.
Right. Whatever relation the host has with a Manitou or other creature from the hunting ground, or if there are otherworldly creatures, whatever that relationship is with the host, right? Sewing the string in will put that relationship in stasis. Right? It won't change any further.
Yeah, I'll just leave this thing in. I'm
Cool.
enjoying not feeling sick and dying. So,
Yeah, cool.
Frendel, you do have to. If I start acting strange, you tell Franklin, and he puts me down. You understand this, right?
I mean, if you start acting strange, I'll just turn it off, and you'll have a second to scream and let us know, and then
Oh
and
yeah,
then
no,
we'll do something about
that's a way better plan. Yes, that's a
Yeah,
way better.
yeah.
Please don't
it. No, I mean,
definitely do that before Franklin shoots me in the head.
right. I assumed you were joking about because, like, no.
Before I would, I got my big gun.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I'm sorry, I can't help but imagine Franklin like shuffling out of the privy with his boxers up, but his pants still around his ankles, but his gun drawn. He's like, I'm supposed to shoot somebody?
Hold up.
All right. Well, yes. If I, again, definitely suppress it first. We did that experiment. We know that works.
I mean, I guess it's also a good way of, like, sort of a test for figuring out if somebody's being influenced by something.
Yes. I mean, absolutely. If their behavior changes after being suppressed, as you said, then
like if they were being suppressed and then they get to talk again.
yeah, I take your meaning. All right. Well, I'm glad we have a plan. Especially one that doesn't involve immediately shooting me in the head.
Yep.
But that is on the table, Franklin.
Actually, I mean, hold on. This is a good test. You mind if I try to shut it off right now, just in case, like?
No, how dare you!
Just...
Yes, of course, please do.
Right. I'll go ahead and do the roll to see if I can.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I give her disease back?
So just 10 seconds. 10 seconds of it.
10 seconds in which Abigail turns very, very pale.
Yeah.
Yep.
10 seconds in which God says, suffer.
How you feel? Anything in that? Oh, man, it's gone.
I throw up on Franklin's shoes.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I was aiming for my brother, but I missed.
We gotta work on your aim. See, this is why I don't tell people to get shotgun, because they just start shotgunning everywhere.
Ugh. The only thing I usually shotgun is alcohol, so.
Sure.
Speaking of which, you have successfully made it to Cheyenne. We'll say it's about 4:00 in the afternoon. What is the plan, team?
Go buy some new shoes.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, you can easily do that. Any sort of mundane items that are one would expect to find in a general store. You can just look up the prices in the PDF, and it's a big city. You can find those. We don't need to
Why do I
roll for
suddenly
any
have
of
two
that stuff.
lever action rifles?
Is there a maybe you had one you wanted to sell? Is there a someone that can work with Rattler hide here?
It's because it's juiced.
Let me find out. Yeah. It'll take me. They inform you that. Well, what is it that you want?
I mean, I don't know how much of what we have, right, is I don't know about any of the conversions, right, of like
Right.
material into item, right?
Right.
But I am looking for durable armor.
Okay.
I want to be head to toe like a worm myself.
What the fuck?
Thomas, you and I can have matching dusters.
I also have a duster
Wait,
too.
are you wearing a Rattler duster right now?
I sure am.
What the?
Where
Oh,
the where'd you even find something like that?
It was payment for a job I did years back.
oh, fuck.
Holy.
I-
All right, well then help me out here.
It-
Give me some pointers on what to
Well, I
look
mean,
for.
you need about this much leather.
Okay. Do you think they can just sew it into my duster?
I don't
So it
know.
could be
I'm
like a.
not a tanner.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here's the way we're going to work this. As is the case. As is the case with Rattler hide items, if you were just to purchase these, right? If you were just to purchase them, if you're able to find them, it would just be the normal cost of whatever item you're looking to get made out of Rattler hide times 10. So, for example, a duster's usually $10. A Rattler hide duster would be $100, right? In this case, you found a clothier that can work with the material, right? So you don't need to worry about that, right? Duster is essentially body armor, right? If you want things like shoes or a hat, right? Or those are all other things that you can purchase, right? But the primary sort of body armor or the primary armor for non-called shots would be a duster, right? The price that you are being quoted, right, is essentially half of the price as if you were to buy the duster yourself, buy the Rattlehide duster yourself. So, for example, the duster would be Rattlehide duster would be $100. So this guy will make one for $50, right? And he gets to keep any of the bits of Rattler hide that don't go into the material that you're making. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting that goddamn duster.
Okay. Yeah. Duster's $50, 2 days for completion.
if we
What?
wanted to pay full price, buy off the rack.
There is none on the rack.
Awesome.
We brought the rack.
Yeah.
Who all's getting what?
Just let me go look else in there.
Yeah, hold on, because I have to see.
Mm,
Is this even a worthwhile thing for me? 'Cause I have.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing I will point out, right?
Other
I do
repair
not
worker
have the
outfit.
rules memorized, but the armor stacking rules are a little weird.
Yeah. Basically, when you wear multiple armor pieces that cover the same locations, the second piece requires one higher strength. So if you have two pieces that require a D4
Mhm.
normally, which is what I'm wearing, then the second one actually ends up requiring.
Gotcha.
I was actually looking up the rules for rattler hide itself, which is just anything made out of leather can be made out of rattler hide, which then grants +2 armor.
Mhm.
And what sets that apart from the like infernal corset kind of thing is that that includes like ballistic protection,
Yes.
and the rattler hide does not,
Yeah,
but also not going to blow up.
exactly. Rattler
Right.
hide goes onto items that would otherwise not necessarily be armor,
Mhm.
like leather boots or leather. I was going to say chaps, but leather duster. A leather duster is not normally armor, but it becomes armor when
Right.
it's made out of rattler hide.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the rattler boots.
That's another 2 days.
5 days.
I think if it's all the same with everyone here, provided there is enough to make all of the garments you're after, uh, whatever my portion of the rattler hide would be, I will simply hold on to for now. I have no particular need for new armor.
I mean, how long are we planning to be here?
I mean, we're going to need some time simply to repair
Yeah, true.
the train.
Sure, but we don't have that many days till we gotta be in Denver.
How many
Right.
days we got left?
It is Wednesday the 27th at 4 p.m. and you need to be in Denver for a meeting with Avery Sutton in one of the city parks Saturday, August 30th. So 1, 2, 3 days.
Okay, so we can go
Only
there.
one
Then.
thing could be made anyway. We'd have to get this on our after the meeting. Because each one is 2 days, and we only have 3 days. So we could wait for one. Well, how much farther time-wise is the travel?
You're 1 day on the rails from Denver.
Perfect. We can wait for one item to be made, and then
We should go to
We
Denver
should,
and
yeah.
see if anybody can take care of it there after Avery Sutton. Because given our luck, this here gremlin's gonna get ornery again.
Yeah, we'll break down.
Yeah, we just get it done there, right? And then either way it goes, it'll still be there. We won't have to necessarily leave. So
Right, and if no one there can assist us, then we know where we can go here in Cheyenne.
damn, damn. I'm sorry, Mister. I'm gonna give him $10.
Hey, you know anybody around town here that does like framing of fancy art and stuff?
Uh, he takes off the apron and tape measure, a cloth tape measure that he has around his neck, and he says, "Yeah, hold on one second." Comes back out with a leather apron and a toolbox. Says, "What do you need framed?"
I love it. It's the picture of the group of us after the rattler hunt. I want to have that framed. It's the last picture of Joan.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah,
might be the only
that's
picture of
awesome.
Joan,
Yeah.
but yeah, the last time we had her.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
In any other pictures of Joan burned in the house fire?
It's the
In the
only photo
insurance
of Joan
scheme.
that exists.
All right. Well, here are your options. And he lays they're not frames, they're just sort of like wood samples. Here's a normal frame, and it's just a piece of pine wood. Right? Here's a fancy frame. It's a sanded piece of pine wood painted gold. Right? And here's a super fancy frame. It's still just pine wood, but it's super smooth. There's all sorts of neat curves that have been carved into it. Looking pretty cool. He says, he points to the first one, $5. Second one, $15. Third one, $50.
$5 is insane to frame something in this economy. Actually, what he is asking for
Glass.
is
Glass.
he's asking for something insane. $5.
Glass.
Glass, nothing. There's glass all over the place in this time. Glass is not magic.
No, I think that he might be onto something.
No way. $5 whole.
Trying to talk him down.
$2.
Let's split the difference. $3.50.
Man, I just gave this guy $10.
$3.
Spits in his hand and extends it.
I make the motion, but obviously don't spit.
Right.
I make the sound and shake his hand.
He lets a little water out
Just
his
like
head.
when Miles is brushing his teeth.
He looks a little funny at you and says, okay, this time tomorrow.
If I pay you $5, will you get it done today?
If you pay me $5, I'll have it done first thing tomorrow morning.
All right.
I'm trying to get out of here.
Hey, look, we can find somebody in Denver. We don't got to keep talking.
Hey, that's right. You know, sir. I found,
You
I
fought a rattler yesterday. What is your problem?
maybe we'll come back. I feel bad about wasting your time, though. Here's $10.
He just made. He just made 20 off of us for nothing.
Y'all come back anytime.
Off y'all.
I said us.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
He's a good salesman, Franklin. I mean, what can I say?
I can't get mad at it. I would have done the same thing. Fuck. No more $10. Nobody can get no more. Okay,
Just so
some
I'm
people
clear,
could probably
we
get $10.
are still actually planning to stay until tomorrow, right? I want to make sure.
It seems like we're leaving today.
Oh, we are leaving today. Okay.
I think you guys might want to remember why you decided to come to Cheyenne in the first place.
Yeah, we came here to fix the train.
Fix the train, yeah.
I thought we just hopped
I
on the
love
ride.
us.
I'm so lost. I'm still not paying for that shit now. He already got $20 out of us.
Hell, I
He's
could probably
not
make a
fixing the-
frame.
Well, actually, he might be. Is this the guy fixing the train?
Please change hats.
You should probably head to the train yard to find out.
Yeah. It's going to be him. He's just going to
Oh my
pop up.
god.
Well, he'll be walking towards it. He's gonna run past it.
Yeah, he's winded when we see him next.
He's putting
Yeah,
on. He's taking off tearaway pants.
Yeah, I mean, you get to the train yard, right? You talk to the foreman. He points you to another individual. Dave DeSensei, right? Dave takes a look at it and says, "Wow, what the hell did you all do to this thing?"
Bear.
Slipped and fell.
Rattler. Giant Rattler.
Good Lord.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the bloodstains.
Right.
I'm sure he is, but that was also part Rattler, so, you know.
Yeah, this is gonna take at least a day. We should probably get it done in a day. Might bleed over to the second, but probably a day. This is bad though. This is one to carry the $146.
Okay.
I give him-
reasonable.
I am going to give this person $200.
Oh, hell. Thank you, sir. No, we'll definitely have this done in a day. Let me I'll bring some more people in so that we can make sure to have this done. Hold on one second.
Your discretion is appreciated.
He grabs some kid who's hanging around the shop, presses a coin into his hand, says, "Go get the Master Craftsman." He runs off.
Master Crab, man. Sorry.
No worries. Right. And
I laughed in my heart.
right. If
Can
if
you
you
turn a man into a crab man?
I could.
It's terrifying.
It's cool in such a weird way.
yeah, and if you hang around long enough,
Carcinization.
yeah, you see your buddy, the clothier / framer, come running with his set of tools.
Master Craftsman.
Damn, this man's making a good business today.
Look. He just got $20 out of us, and he got like fucking 30 out of 30 extra.
Oh, hi, folks.
Hello.
I gotta go take a smoke. I
Howdy.
gotta go.
A pleasure to see you again.
Oh yeah. This y'all's rare runner?
Mhm.
It
Sure
is.
is.
Ooh boy, you made a mess out of it. We'll fix it up right though.
We sure did.
Don't worry, you
I
came
don't
to
know,
the
guys.
right
Maybe we
fellas.
can find someone in Denver.
That would be so
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, right. He says, be
Rule of
my guest.
thirds. Thank
He
good
says-
work, Maggie.
Right. He says, be my guest, and holds out his hand as if expecting his $10.
Yeah.
He almost gets me. He almost gets me again. I start going in my pocket.
Hey, while we get the train repaired, I actually could use a bit of work myself.
Is something not working properly? What's the problem? I was going to go
Yeah,
into town, but I don't.
Got a little dinged up from fighting them rattlers. It's just been, it hadn't been a pressing issue.
You should have said something. We had several days on
It's
the
been
train.
days.
I could have.
Yeah, but it ain't that big a deal.
Thomas has been leaking for 3 days.
Was going to go into the city now that we're in a big city, but this takes precedence. Come, get on the train. We can work while they're working.
I'm leaned over to Frindle. And, I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was just taking a really long piss this whole time. I don't know how that works over there.
How bad is it? How many?
I
how
just have
many
one
hours?
wind.
Okay, that only takes 1 hour to work on.
Yeah. The last half hour, the Master Craftsman has migrated from working on the train to like staring over your shoulder. Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Do you mind? That's very rude. This is essentially a doctor's call.
Hmm. All right, if you say so.
All that.
You wouldn't appreciate someone staring in at you while the doctor is working.
Well, I mean, people got to learn everything somehow, but I get your point.
Thomas, are you okay with him looking in?
Sure.
Um,
You had to do is ask.
he hands you $10.
I'm right as rain.
Proceed, doctor.
We'll proceed.
Yeah, and it works perfectly. All right. Anything else for anybody in Cheyenne?
I don't get the frame, but I do like pin up that photo of us on the after the
Mhm.
rattler hunt.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That rules.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The
it
Bobcat's
does.
coming out tonight.
Oh. I think
since-
I'll go out gambling, but
Yeah, since that only took an hour, Abigail will go into town following
Okay.
the repairs.
Okay. Cornelius is gambling. Abigail, anything in particular in town? Heading to the gambling
Yes.
hall?
No.
Yeah.
Abigail gonna Abigail. We might go die
Okay.
tomorrow. I'm hiring. This is. No, I don't care if they're with clients. Just cancel them, bring them back now, and I will slap $200 on his counter.
Whew.
Okay.
High
Too
roller.
rich. Too rich.
This individual says, one moment, please, madam. At which point, he
Empty your bar while you're at it.
rings a little bell. Somebody comes over. He whispers in their ear. This individual runs upstairs, and about 15 minutes later, you see 6 very disgruntled individuals in various states of undress being ushered down the stairs and out the front door of this establishment. And once they're all gone, the individual at the front desk says, the top floor is all yours, Miss Abigail. As you wish. You head up there. There's 7 working individuals up there, and Abigail can Abigail the night away.
Yep.
This is such a crazy thing to do on the downside all the time.
Okay. Cornelius, you are going gambling, is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I can make those rolls here in just a minute.
Yeah, that would be great.
I'd invite you all, but that would just be.
That would be super weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw down $50 somewhere and see what see how that goes for me.
Okay.
Let's see. Adam rolls 2d10 plus, or sorry, 1d10 plus 1d6 to set DC, and then I roll a contested gambling roll.
Is this like $50 an hour, or is this $50 total over X number of hours?
This is as much as he's willing to spend in a day.
Okay. How many hours are you gambling for?
3.
Okay. DC for the first hour is 10.
Mm-hmm.
You got this.
And what are you betting this first hour?
$50.
$50. Great. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that 0.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
Cool.
Okay, you make or lose 2 times the number that is the difference between the DC and the roll. So a loss of.
Right. Yeah, so that's $4 you lose in hour 1. You're down to $46.
Woohoo!
DC for hour 2 is $8 or 8.
Oh wait, where's my fucking? Where are you? Where are you? Nope, not you. Oh, free reroll. That's what I'm looking for. Ugh. Well, that's as bad as it gets.
That's no good. We're gonna call that a loss of. That's 7. We're gonna double what the normal loss would be 14. So in this case, you lose $28.
Happy. All right.
All right. So that brings us to $19 you have left.
Yeah, let's go.
Hit
DC's
that. You
4.
got that. Look at this. I know my dog got this. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go. $8 back.
Back up. All right.
Fantastic.
Okay, yeah, that'll do.
Cool. Cassie, what are you up to this evening?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go out gambling with Father Cox, but I'm not actually gonna gamble any, and I'm not actually gonna drink any. I'm just gonna kind of look like I am.
Okay.
I say that in like a mischievous way. I'm just there, but I'm not actually participating.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can be hanging out with me. That's fine. We can be
Yeah.
just chilling.
order that one drink to
Yes.
just sort of hold on to it. Understood.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Bobcat's waiting for sundown to go out on the prowl for some criminal activity. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm cutting a hole out of one of my pockets in my duster.
What does that mean?
That sounds
Yeah,
horrible.
that's awful. Right.
If you wanted to come to Abigail's party, you could have. Like, that's just weird.
I don't think
Um,
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Oni, hit that let's get random button.
Let's go.
Um, yeah, you are. How late do you plan on staying out?
I'm staying out till damn near sunrise. I'm gonna be up to like 4.
Okay. You're roaming around, and the streets of Cheyenne seem to have some action going until like 9:30. There's some stragglers at 10. By that point, there's still some activity going on in a couple of the bars that you pass, and you pass a couple of gambling halls and a few brothels. But by about 10 o'clock at night, all of the activity seems to be concentrated indoors. As you roam around, 11 o'clock comes and goes, midnight comes and goes. It's approaching 1 o'clock when you hear from the northwest. It sounds sort of like a child screaming.
But we're on it.
Yeah, you're booking in that direction. Make me a notice roll.
The notice it.
Yeah.
What if I bet it? Gonna spend a Benny.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna spend a Benny. Okay, what's the math on that? Yeah. Fuck it, we'll spend a Benny.
All right.
I want to see something. God damn it. I'm gonna use them all.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, it takes you a moment because the sound's echoing off of various things. But you're finally able to sort of lock in on it, and you you weave through some buildings. And make some quick turns. And you, at that point, come around the corner and see a bunch of birds picking at and poking at an injured fox, and the fox is what is screaming. Sounds like a child. It's pretty fucked up.
We'll shoot at one of the birds.
Sure. Roll me a shooting check.
I'll be I be doing the shooting, the shooter.
Yeah, man, you kill a bird, even regardless of whether or not you would kill the bird, just the gunshot sends all the birds scrambling. But you do clearly kill a bird.
Oh my god! I'm gonna check in on the fox.
It's not good. I mean, you're no doctor, but there are things that look like they're supposed to be on the inside that you can clearly see.
I'm gonna put him down.
Okay, as Bobcat on his prowl takes mercy on this poor animal, we will fade out on that scene and ask what Thomas is up to this evening.
I think I'm just hanging around the train. People are out and about, so I'll be making sure all of our shit is safe.
Cool. I think during all that time, the Master Craftsman is not really conversing with you, but is sort of talking in your direction about how long he's lived in Cheyenne, all the different jobs he's had in Cheyenne, why he thinks Cheyenne's so great. Just going on and on.
Yeah. I stand there listening to him, but I've like faded out.
Yeah. Perfect. Right. And actually, probably for both individuals, the ideal way that this conversation can go. Right. Great. It is. Where's everybody staying? We know where Abigail's staying. We know we.
Okay, you don't have to call me out.
Look, you made it very clear. We know that Bobcat isn't really staying anywhere. It's just sort of out roaming. Thomas is staying at the train. Oh, Friendly, I'm sorry, I forgot. What are you doing this evening?
The train's being worked on, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, I actually stay inside of the train. I'll kind of tuck myself in the like towards the back out of the way. But
If you want to be out of the way, you're going to want to be towards the front.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the back's fucked
It's
up.
mostly as far as I can go forward that
Okay.
isn't in the engine compartment because I do
Okay.
not trust it in there.
Great.
But
Great.
I am spending the evening praying and sort of intentionally using the noise of the work, right, as kind of a almost like an asceticism, like that is the adversity towards the focusing,
Cool.
towards the something is going on and is actively trying to draw me away from it.
Gotcha. Very cool. So you and Thomas stand at the train. We've covered Abigail and the Bobcat. What about Cassie and Cornelius? What are they doing after the gambling is over? Where are they calling it a night?
I'd definitely make sure that we both got somewhere, but probably just to a hotel around close by, probably close to the casino.
Great. Yeah, I mean, you could stay upstairs in the gambling hall if you want. Yeah, just mark off $2 a piece for a room in the gambling hall. We can all meet back at the train the next morning. It's probably ready to go by oh no, I think I advanced it one too many. Yeah, it's ready to go by like, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. They did a nice job on it. Looks real good. Let me actually, while I'm thinking about it, make sure I've fixed everything. Yeah. Yeah. You're paid up. Did Cornelius, you gave him the $200 already, correct?
Yes.
All
Yes, I
right.
did.
Fantastic. Who's making that one drive and roll to get to Denver?
I can do it.
Yeah, you're going to need to. I'm very hungover.
Yeah.
String
The
doesn't fix
first
that,
ever
huh?
drunk driver. On
Yeah,
a train.
actually, that does raise the question.
Mhm.
How am I feel? I left the string in. Like, does that help my hangover at all?
It does not help your hangover at all.
Yeah.
This
You
thing
just,
is fucking worthless, and I have no idea why Avery.
all it's probably doing is fixing the damage you did to your liver. It can't help with the
Nonsense.
dehydration and the poisoning, but maybe it
I
can
have-
help with the long term.
I have plenty of drugs for my liver. It's fine.
Your whole innards are pickled.
Ugh, what good is some divine string if it can't even ward off a headache?
I mean, do you want me to try to fix it?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
You're technically poisoned. I think I can fix poison.
Any more experimenting on the train, Abigail?
Not today.
Okay.
We are.
Hey,
We
I
are.
just need to.
Did a lot of
And-
experimenting last night.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything
no.
else?
Got plenty of
Go-
experience with that. That's fine.
Nice.
No, somebody else.
Anything else going on our train ride to Denver?
Hey,
Anyway,
I still got this bullet.
you want to put the juice in the bullet.
Yeah. So
I thought you were going to shoot me, and I thought we decided not to do that test.
do you need to be shot?
Well, I mean, it can't hurt anymore. Let's test it. No, I'm joking. Don't shoot me.
Hey, you be careful. I'm gonna show you the hole in my pocket. I was ready. I was ready to go at all times.
I have so many questions, but you know what? I don't think I care enough. All right, let's fix this bullet. You want to put some of the toxin in the bullet? Can do.
Yep.
I can
Yeah,
do
I
that.
think, between the two of you, between the two of you, you are able to fill this hypodermic bullet with the Gimpy extract without issue. It is complicated, but one of you knows guns and ammunition really, really well. The other one knows the Gimpy extract really, really well. You are able to accomplish this, as it is the point of the hypodermic bullet. Just make sure you make a note that that is what this bullet is now filled with, Oni.
Okay.
I will be very honest, Franklin. I have this usually aerosolizes. I have no idea what that will do, but glad to help.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what it's gonna do either. You honestly, you just put a whole bunch of green shit in it, and we're just gonna see. I know I can shoot it, so that's what I'm gonna do.
All
To admit
right.
my own curiosity. If you had more of those, I would say go ahead and shoot me, but we don't have more than one, so let's not do that.
You for the last couple of days, people have been talking about shooting you a lot. Hey,
Well, it's because I have the string, and we need to know whether Avery Sutton can be shot, and this is the closest thing we have to.
To be fair, it's mostly her talking about shooting her.
Hey.
It's not like I want to get shot. It's just this is the closest thing we have to a way of finding an answer of whether bullets will hurt Avery Sutton.
Yeah, we go find out.
Anyway,
Unless there's anything else going on the train, you all roll into Denver around 10 o'clock at night, Thursday, the 28th of August. Your meeting is scheduled at Sutton Park in Denver for noon on the 30th.
It's a fucking park named after him, or is he just? It was just coincidence.
She does have a lot of money.
What's the
Dang,
plan,
that's
team?
They said it's night.
10 o'clock at night on the 28th.
I'm assuming the tailors are closed.
That would be correct.
Well, I'll tell you guys the real plan is that it's also 12:30 a.m. and I gotta go.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
It's good night time.
Good night.
Excellent. We will call it a night now that you have made it to Denver, and we will answer the question of what happens next week.
Excellent.
Woohoo!